OC, and he will join us coming up in a moment. Are we up on the tube yet? Are we still working on that? Well, working on that, and Shirley, it looks like we're live, pal. So I think you did the deed. Appreciate it. So no, we're up on YouTube. Kind of our one of the topics Ellerby pointed out to J-Bone and I that, what do you say? Days of Thunder 2 is moving forward with Tom Cruise returning to star. I talked about this recently. One of the movies that I guess I'm ashamed that I haven't seen. I feel like a person my age and a sports fan should have probably seen Days of Thunder by now. But Days of Thunder 2 moving ahead. And we'll ask Ken, Donnell, everybody here. And I want to hear from the chat gang as well. What is a sports movie you want to see a continuation of, a sequel to? Not necessarily like a reboot, like a whole redo, like they did with The Longest Yard or Bad News Bears. But if you want to see a movie rebooted, I'll accept that too. But more so like a continuation of a story. Because I believe, is Tom Cruise going to be in this one as well? I don't know the plot of it, but, moving forward with maybe some of the same characters. Yeah, Tom Cruise returning to star, filming in 2027. So you can add on to that topic today with us. You can always give us a call, 317-1250, if you like.
What was the name? What was the movie?
So Days of Thunder 2 will be filming in 27. So Shirley, today...
Cold Trickle?
That is the name.
Yeah. Okay.
We are... give me a movie you want to see a continuation of, or again, not necessarily a reboot, more like a update on the story, characters, things like that.
So a sports movie.
Sports movie. We'll talk about that throughout today's program. Got some things to hit here in segment number 1. So yesterday I read that story about Tim Pernetti and the American, and had a lot of, I guess, compliments and praise for the American for moving forward, and what did it say, being one of the fastest moving conferences or something. I kind of wanted some tangible evidence of that. Jared said if we get an actual mascot soar, a living, breathing mascot, that would be a sign that we are indeed moving forward. And ask and ye shall receive. So this video was up today from the American. It might actually came out yesterday. I think Jared said this actually came out before we started talking about it, but we missed it, I guess. This is John Gruden showing up to his residence, and Tim Pernetti is inside his residence with a special guest. It's a video. Let's see how it translates to audio. John Gruden walking in his home, cuts on the lights.
What the heck is this, man? Holy cow, this is the biggest thing I've ever seen. It's not even a box. It's like a crate,
It's a giant crate.
It's like, caution, live animal in here? Holy smokes! It's from the American Conference. Are you alive? What is this, a South Florida bull or something? Holy cow, it's got to be a road runner from San Antonio. Ah, dang it! Are you all right in there?
Great acting job from Gruden.
I'm trying.
Coach Gruden, you might need this.
Holy cow, Tim Pernetti, the commissioner of the American Conference. Where'd you come from? Did you stay overnight here?
Hey, listen, we just pop up where we need to, where the big stuff is going on, and this is a pretty big event. So try this out.
God, thank you. You just travel with a crowbar?
Of course.
I guess it's going to come in handy.
Gruden's got a crowbar. He's going into the crate.
Holy cow, look at this eagle.
Whoa.
What is it?
This is Soar the Eagle.
Soar the Eagle?
The only conference in America with a mascot. Is the
Ah,
American.
yeah.
You're seeing Soar the Eagle live for the first time.
You got to be 6'4", Soar. You're my kind of guy, man. Can I touch you?
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
You know what's coming out of the box this year in the American
What's in the
Conference?
box,
Tell us
John?
What's coming out of the box?
I'll tell you what's coming out. Not just a mascot. The same thing you see every year when you sign up for the American Conference. Tough, grit, just a competitive league. Like, we got competitive depth, and whoever we line up and play against, it's going to be an all-day game.
I feel you, man. You got new coaches. We got a lot of excitement.
Okay, this thing goes on a lot longer than this.
So we don't know. We
You know that?
not in the box, but out of the
Hey,
box.
let me show you where your nest is.
Sometimes
yeah.
you got to think outside the bun.
Uniforms coming. You had it all set up.
They're still talking. So
They both like to hear themselves talk, I think.
look, okay, John, get John Gruden on board. That's cool. That'll give us some notoriety. The only conference with a mascot, we say with pride. That's us. Soar. Shout out Soar. No sign of Miss Soar, so I'm still hoping that is a possibility. And again, if any East Carolina athletics team, if the Pirates go to the playoff, if the Pirates win the conference championship, if ECU basketball makes the tournament, if ECU baseball goes to Omaha, if Kim McNeil wins a tournament game, if the softball Pirates, they have regionals just like baseball, right? If the softball Pirates win a regional, if the soccer team wins an NCAA tournament game, which they were there a couple of years ago but lost, if the volleyball team wins a tournament game, if any of this stuff happens, I'm getting a Miss Soar tattoo.
Interesting.
On my bicep.
I'm glad you said bicep.
Wow, what do you think I was going to say? I mean, it's going to be somewhere covered.
It's two little butt cheeks.
Oh, on the rear?
Got a little tramp stamp there.
A tramp stamp?
Yeah.
Ah, man, I don't know about that. How about around the belly button? Is that still a thing? Maybe
I
around,
don't think that's a thing anymore.
maybe around the belly button. So there you go. The American folks, we're doing it big. What do you say? Grit all day game? That's us. Checking in with the chat gang real quick. Kaz says, good afternoon. Hat tip to you, sir. Kenny said, so Alabama called us Eastern Carolina chalkboard time.
Kenny, calm down.
So I'm still unclear what that was from.
That was from an SEC sort of, I want to say media day, but don't quote
It
me
looks
on that.
like that, like some kind
Yeah,
of
but
monitor at media day.
Yeah, Pat Forty first tweeted out that picture, and I went, okay, here
Did
we
he
go.
point out the Eastern or not? I'll check it.
Yeah, check what Pat Forty wrote, because I just screenshot it and sent it to you guys.
Yeah. So I don't know if this was an Alabama issue, an SEC issue. But yeah, same old. Okay, Pat Forty says SEC scheduled typo for Alabama slate on the big screen. I'm sure the good people of Greenville, NC won't notice. Hey, shout out Pat 40. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think this was an SEC thing, not an Alabama thing. I don't know if that matters to you, Kenny, or anybody else. But definitely disrespect. It's not like we need bulletin board material to go face Alabama. If we're not geared up for Alabama week 1 and we need this, then we got issues. So why not put Southern Carolina? Why'd they put South Carolina? Eastern Carolina, man.
That just drives me nuts because how long has East Carolina been around?
1907.
Okay, so you're talking at least 100 years.
Did I get that right?
How is it that we are still having the same problem?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look,
we got Google. We got Google.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Google it up.
Let me play devil's advocate. Eastern Washington, Eastern Michigan, Eastern. What are the other Easterns?
Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky. There's not a lot of East. There's a East Tennessee State. Are there any more Easts out there?
But my point is,
I know.
with all the access to information that we have now, how is it that we are still having this problem?
I know. And especially like just copy paste or AI or something should give you East Carolina. Did somebody physically type in Eastern Carolina? Like, where did that come from?
Exactly.
Who did that?
That's my point. And don't give me that mess of, what is that, predictive text.
By the way, shout out to me. I typed in, Shirley, what year did ECU founded? The answer is 1907.
1907.
I know
Well done.
My
well
pirate
done.
history.
Well done.
Jamie says, "Hey now, What's up, Jamie? Jamie, Kenny, Kaz, and everybody else in the chat. What sports movie do you want to see a continuation of? Days of Thunder 2 will start filming in 2027. Tom Cruise is in it. So this is not a reboot. This is a continuation. What sports movie franchise do you want to see a continuation of? We'll talk about that throughout today's show. Shirley, next on my list. Chandler, can you come in here for a second? I do have something you would really enjoy. The Chan Man. And look, the crowd loves Chandler Honeycutt. They need Sean in their life.
Come on, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
Salesman.
That.
Here is Chandler. Left side.
Strong side. That's the movie I want to see a continuation of.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. What year is that from? Not when it came out, but what year was it depicting?
1970s.
There might not be a lot of them around, Chandler.
Yeah.
Might not be. We can get an update on Hayden Panettiere. Because, the little girl.
Mm-hmm.
She could take over as the coach.
Exactly.
Boom, I'm in. I'm all in. I'm with you.
And me and you can be Bertier.
And it could be called like, hey, remember the Titans?
Question mark.
It's called remember the Titans.
It was a 2-question question. It's not telling you to remember the Titans. It's asking the question. Remember the Titans?
Kenny says we need a Parker Bird movie. All right, Kenny, cool, but that's not what we're asking right now.
Kenny, calm down.
Calm down. We need Landman with more Jerry Jones is what we need. We need more glory hole. Chandler, I brought you in for this. What are you missing in your sports life right now? Name a few things. Football, specifically your
Carolina Panthers
and your
East Carolina Pirates.
What else are you missing in your sports life? Well, if one of your teams was playing tonight, you'd love to see the Panthers, the Pirates. Well, who else would you like to see on TV tonight?
Carolina Hurricanes.
Oh, that'd be fun. Anybody else? Any other teams?
Charlotte Hornets.
You like the Hornets, right? And kind of missed their announcer too, right?
Oh, Terry!
Well, Chandler, I got good news for you. Shirley, do you know what league this was? Have you seen the highlight?
Yes, it's the AUSL.
Which is
Do not tell me.
Athletes Unlimited Softball League.
All right, Athletes Unlimited Softball League. Guess who was on the call?
No other than Eric Collins.
And guess who had a freaking Eric Collins moment? Shirley, let's hear it.
She pitched for the Pennsylvania Rebellion, located in Washington, Pennsylvania. Oh, my goodness! What a play by Jada Coleman! You will not find a better grab anywhere. Jada Coleman, how do you do?
Are you kidding me?
Woo, baby.
The beginning of that, I thought someone stepped on a dog.
Wait, Eric Collins, and he called. Did he call some ACC last year? Or
Perhaps.
Big Ten? He was calling some football.
Now there's a highlight. One of his highlight reels is a play UCF Knights. Maybe
Okay.
I think he might have some
Big 12?
Some Big 12 on Fox maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, Eric Collins. It doesn't matter what he's calling, what Eric is calling. He put some pride and effort into it.
Yeah, and I'm afraid this is going to be like and he's already calling national games with Amazon. Him and Dale
Curry. Yeah.
I just hope we don't lose them. Like John Forsland
I know.
moved on. But hopefully he can call national games and still be the Hornets guy. I've kind of grown to like him. I thought he was just a Gus
fake
Johnson ripoff, but the more I've listened to him, the more I see it like that's him.
He loves doing what he does.
Yeah,
and puts passion into any team he's covering.
So hand up for me. I thought he was a Gus Johnson imitator, but he's his own dude.
You weren't aware of his game.
I wasn't.
As Shaquille O'Neal said one time.
And also, I liked Steve Martin. Like, I liked the former
Marty was cool.
Hornets guy. Was he your buddy or something?
Oh, yeah. Steve.
Marty?
Oh, Stevie?
Oh, Steve-O? Well, that was awesome stuff.
Speaking of not wanting to lose commentators and broadcasters, did you see the Hurricanes? The new broadcasting.
Yeah, I have not read
Mike
into that.
Maniscalco and Chip Tracy will remain on the call for Carolina Hurricanes, but I think they're going to be going to more of a local stage.
Might need a cup update and update on that, and we'll try to get Maniscalco on. While Chandler's here, while the chat is live and we're on YouTube and radio and everything, I hate doing we have a big announcement coming up, but we do have a big announcement coming up.
Yeah.
Thursday at 3. News on the Pirate Radio football kickoff party that Pirate fans will be very excited to hear. So we got that coming your way Thursday at 3 o'clock. An announcement regarding a guest.
Yeah, it's we're ready for this party. It's going to be one of the biggest parties we ever have. It's going to be fun, and we've been proofing the posters, the shirts, and just looking at those proofs has gotten me excited for this announcement, because East Carolina fans are going to enjoy this announcement. So you need to stay tuned for 3 o'clock on Thursday's edition of Pirate Radio Live.
Jay says, "Good morning, gang. Going to be following the Pirates from Australia this year. Great job, everyone. Love Pirate Radio. Go Pirates." Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jay.
Jay says, a little trivia. Longest defensive touchdown, longest rushing touchdown, longest passing touchdown in Pirate history.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I think I might have the longest passing. I think it might be Minshew to Trayvon Brown against West Virginia in 2017.
Wow. I don't have that on my docket.
That was like a 90-yarder. Does he know the answers? Because I had somebody yesterday have a sports trivia question for me, and they didn't know the answer.
Oh,
and I was like, what are we doing?
I know Chris Johnson, his freshman year, had like an 85-yarder, but I'm sure we've had longer than that as far as rush goes. Defensive touchdown, and this is just kind of me showing off stuff. Like
I got one.
The blocked extra point return by CJ Wilson, but that was special team.
I have one just on the top of my head. Josh Hawkins against Tulsa.
Josh Hawkins.
In 2015, I think that might have been a 100-yarder.
Did he take it to the house?
And then Deshaun Amos, who's still playing football, I think he had a long one too. So I'm between one of those two guys, either Deshaun Amos or Josh Hawkins.
Jay, do you have the answers, or do we need to look them up? I love some trivia like that, Jay. Appreciate that. We need to take a break because Ken Watlington's here. Ken, who will be our special guest at the party this year. Oh, crap. I just spoiled it. Ken Watlington's our big guest. Well, sorry, man.
Way to go, buddy.
Now we're going to have to find somebody else.
So much for that announcement.
I tell you what, between now and tomorrow at 3, I'm going to find a bigger name than Ken Watlington.
All right, good luck.
And we're going to announce it tomorrow.
Good luck.
On the show. We'll take a break. Oh, wow. Reggie Pinckney, Faja of Patrick Pinckney.
Yes.
Teammate of Ruffin McNeil, I believe, is the answer for defense. We'll get the other answers. We got to go to break.
All
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Thank you, Sean. After this timeout.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie.
Happy
250th birthday, America. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Let's celebrate freedom and heritage with a little less noise. During IWI's Silent Summer Rebate, purchase a qualifying Tavor 7, Zion 25, Galil H Gen 2, or Zion 15 SPR and receive a free Caliber matching suppressor. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber. We'll guide you through every step of the suppressor application process in-house. All NFA rules apply. Let freedom ring a little quieter. Visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
This is Dr. Dixon from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
This is Clip Brock, host of PRL, every weekday at 3, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. If you're cruising around town or headed out for a weekend adventure, make sure you're riding in something you can count on from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Brand new Subarus with legendary all-wheel drive to quality pre-owned vehicles, Capital Subaru has your back. Stop by today or visit capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru, love what you drive. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Alrighty, back with you. Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Clip Rock. Hey, that was the voice of Jared Watkins who was here. Hello, Jared.
What's up?
Not much. Intern Avery in the house, Shirley Rhodes, and we welcome into the First Flight Credit Union Studios, Ken Watlington, K-Dub, joining us. Ken, how we doing?
So excited to announce my presence at the Pirate Radio football kickoff party coming up. It's going to be such a great time. Yeah, I'm not the special guest. I hopefully will be there.
Yeah.
There was nothing special about me being there.
You know what always gets in the way for the TV guys? It seems like there's like a weather issue and there's like Thursday games and stuff. Yeah. So you might be in.
What's the date of the one? It's not the week.
This is going to be
week 2, right before the, not the app game, is it? No, it is the app game.
Yep.
Okay, heck yeah.
So it'll be the 5th is the opener.
It's not the app game, though. It's the game before that. I'm so confused.
App is the game. So they play Alabama on the 5th. They play App on the 12th.
Yes,
Our
that's
party's
what
on the
was throwing me
10th.
off. Yes. Okay. Good.
It'll be
got that ironed out.
The NFL season opener that night on that Thursday, plus some other foosball, of course. Ken, as a UNCW Seahawk,
yes,
you have CAA ties. Your parents are Tar Heels, so you have ACC ties.
Yeah, sure.
When you hear Tim Pernetti tell John Gruden that the American Conference, and he says this with pride, Ken, the only conference with a mascot.
That's not true. The ACC has a mascot. Josh Graham.
You suck.
Oh, come on. Come on. That was pretty good, kid.
Thanks. And Josh, I love you. I'm sorry. I don't mean it, but I'm sure he probably takes it as a compliment.
That wasn't targeted at Ken.
I don't think mascot's the word for what Josh is to the ACC.
He's big. He's national now. He's got to talk about everything. So
hey, good for Josh and G, man. I always knew he would go places. I'm just glad he went places away from here. Nah, man. He's okay. He's all right.
I heard you guys talking about the Pat 40 tweet, and
I used to call Josh little Hogwood for Mike Hogwood.
Okay, I can see that.
I said, Josh, this is when he was at Pirate Radio. I said, Josh, you're going to a game this week. If you get a picture of Mike Hogwood, I'll give you $20.
And he did it. I'm sure.
Got a text like 8 hours before kickoff. Him and Mike Hogwood in the booth, of course. But no, Ken, serious question.
Yes.
Does that, are you jealous? What are your feelings when the American has the mascot and nobody else does?
They are thinking outside the box or outside the bun, as you said earlier.
Yeah.
You got to do what you can to stand out, to make people talk. And why not have a mascot? Why not? Who cares?
I don't know.
Is that getting people talking for the right reason?
We're talking?
Well, we have to talk. And we can't just have dead air.
That's a good point. And it is July. So what else are we going to talk about? Maybe it's a situation where you have someone who's like, I've never heard of the American. But they see this mascot. They do some research. Oh, East Carolina's in there. Oh, let's
Ken, I just want to say thank you for trying to make this sound good.
I'm trying to fill this hour for you. All right.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Now, this is something a little more serious, I think. I said before the show to Ellerby and Jarrett. I don't like that we're not the AAC anymore because I like saying ACC and SEC. I like the letters. You can't say AC.
But you don't like saying the American, like the Ohio State.
I like saying letters. I don't want to say the American Conference. I guess the American. We're in the American. I guess I can go with that. But I hate losing that letter just for the cleanliness of 3-letter conferences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and don't you dare say American Athletic Conference. People get mad.
That's not the name.
And the CAA still goes with the CAA, but they changed what the C stands for.
Colonial changed to
Coastal.
Now is every team coastal?
And the Atlantic Coast Conference is actually the Atlantic Colonial Conference.
Yeah, really. All Coast Conference.
What conference, and I know 2 answers right off the top of my head, actually, portray the name they are?
Which one is actually a fact?
So the American is 1.
And the Conference
USA is 2.
Yeah, that's true.
That is it.
Atlantic Coast Conference, no.
The Atlantic 10 has 15 schools.
has
Pac-12
8.
Big 12 has 106.
The MAC has Sacramento State.
I guess SEC, do we...
Texas and Oklahoma ain't in the East.
Southeast.
Yeah, the South.
But is Missouri, is that pushing it?
Yeah, Missouri's pushing it.
Yeah.
Now, this is, what is the South? What isn't? Like Kentucky, was that Southeast?
Sure.
Is it above the Mason-Dixon or below?
I don't think when they established the Mason-Dixon, it didn't go that far west.
Ooh, I like that. Ken just dropped some history knowledge on you there.
It stopped at the western edge of Pennsylvania is where the Mason-Dixon.
Well, I guess I am seeing. Wait, is that right? Now, is this the SEC fan did this because they put Missouri and Kentucky below the line?
Yeah, half of Missouri lines up with Indiana, but they're like, this is the South.
That's actually new. Greg Sankey put that out yesterday.
We have a new Mason-Dixon.
They think they can do whatever they want, so they redid the Mason-Dixon line.
I mean, I'm just saying, looking at a map, when I see Kentucky, it's not in the Southeast. It's closer to the Northeast and Southeast.
I mean, the airport for Cincinnati, Ohio is in Kentucky. That's how close it is to the Midwest.
Other one, Big Ten has a bunch of schools.
They have 18.
Yeah.
Big 12 has 16.
How's Mountain West doing these days?
They have Northern
Illinois. Yeah.
And they added Texas school, or was that the Pac?
No, Pac-12 added Texas State.
And we talked about this last week. Sacramento State, football-wise, is now in the Mid-American Conference.
Me and my buddy were
maybe
going
the
over.
mid just means you're mid.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're an American school, so maybe that qualifies.
Me and my buddy were going through this exact conversation over the weekend. I was thinking Big East, but they have Creighton.
No, and I was going to bring them up because the Big East went Marquette, Creighton. I kind of hate they did that because I do love the Providence, Seton Hall. Like that was fun growing up watching, and of course Georgetown was great. Syracuse, all them.
I guess if you go to the smaller conferences, Southern Conference, every one of those schools.
Yeah, you got to go down to.
If you talk about FBS, bigger college football type conferences, I don't think any of them but the American and Conference USA really fit.
Is the Sun Belt an actual location? What is the belt?
It is an actual location, and I think for the most part, most of those schools fit into it. Maybe your Kentucky area schools. Is Western Kentucky in the Sun Belt now, or are they still in Conference USA?
Sure.
I don't know that.
Yeah. All right. Good discussion.
All right. Yeah. All right. Filling some time.
Were you you were saying something? I interrupted you.
Oh, the Pat 40 tweet about Eastern Carolina, and no one mentioned my quote tweet to his tweet.
Nobody saw
Wow,
it.
sorry, Ken.
I can't believe I tagged you guys.
Ken pulling a big Chandler Honeycutt here.
And my
you tagged Pirate Radio?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
and of course my tweet was the entire first hour of today's PRL will be dedicated to this probably.
I'm going to give you a retweet on that.
Thanks.
Just us reading Facebook comments, which actually is a good idea, Ken. Wish I'd have thought of that earlier.
But I have learned many moons ago, if you want to rile up an ECU fan, you call them Eastern Carolina.
Yeah. Give Ken a retweet for that.
I'll get
from
on
your account and Pirate Radio.
I don't want to touch the Pirate Radio account.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ken, that was a good tweet.
In other news, I heard you guys talking about it on the way in, there's Eastern Michigan, Eastern Washington, Eastern Kentucky, blah, blah, blah. But there's East Tennessee State. How would Pirate fans feel if you got confused, somebody got confused and called it East Carolina State?
What's worse, Eastern Carolina or East Carolina State? You know what? For some reason, East Carolina State sounds worse to me. I don't know if it's because I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
But that sounds...
I'm sure someone somewhere has said that.
Oh, sure.
Eastern North
We got to
Carolina
play East
State.
Carolina State.
East Carolina State. Yeah, that's a good question, Ken. I think that's worse than Eastern, perhaps. Did you think of any more East or Easterns? Because I said East Tennessee State. Like, is there another East out there? Because that's why I think there is some confusion, maybe.
There's like East Texas A&M or something, maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's a thing that maybe I made up that also may exist. I'm not sure.
But there's more Western and Eastern than there are West and East.
Yeah. I mean, even in our state, it's Western Carolina and East Carolina. I think that's maybe
no excuse
where people get confused if you're a novice and you don't know ball.
Yeah, and this is for like if you're not if you're a sports fan, if your job is to create a schedule for a team.
If you're the Southeastern Conference.
Yeah. I know that you don't care what we're doing here in Greenville, but you should know that we are East Carolina rather than Eastern. Simply.
It's only been 119 years.
There we go. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back with some other topics with Ken Watlington. We'll take a look around Major League Baseball. A lot of day baseball going on today. The Pirates and the Yankees. Yankees have come back to tie that one 3-3 in the ninth. The Red Sox looking for 15 in a row. They're up 6-3.
The Orioles are looking for 8 in a row?
No,
they lost the other night.
They lost the other night.
To the Red Sox.
That's a reference. And the Mets are losing to the Brewers 3-1 in the fifth inning. Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. We'll talk baseball. We'll talk some football. And what sports movie do you want to see a sequel to, a continuation of? Hey, let's check in on these characters. We'll talk about that, too, when we return Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday after this.
Aloha, O's fans. Summer is in full swing, and so is Hawaiian Shirt Weekend at the Yard. Catch the O's take on the Atlanta Braves Friday, July 24th and Saturday, July 25th at 7:05 p.m. Be one of 20,000 fans to score a Birdland Hawaiian shirt presented by Old Bay. Don't miss out on one of Birdland's favorite giveaways. Perfect for repping the O's at the Yard, at the beach, and everywhere in between. Get your tickets at Orioles.com/tickets.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Hello, Pirate fans. Jeff Stein coming at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. For Buick, we've got Envistas at 0.9 with $1,000 purchase allowance. Encore GX 0.9 with $2,250 in purchase allowance. Envision also with 0.9 with $1,750 in purchase allowance. And Enclave 0.9 with $750 in purchase allowance. Only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. We've got 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
The days are hot, but the deals are hotter at Russell's in downtown Washington. Rhonda has all summer merchandise 40 to 75% off. Refresh your wardrobe with great savings from casual comfort to the perfect outfit for weddings, vacation, and everything in between. Whether you're dressing to impress or looking to stay cool, Russell's has all the brands, styles, and customer service you deserve. But don't wait. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better at Russell's in downtown Washington, where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
This is Carter Spivey, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. SCI Technologies has recently merged with High Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, auto, and fire alarm provider. They have the most cost-effective solution for your home or business's security and life safety needs. Call SCI Technologies today at 321-7006. Now let's head back in. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Ken Watlington talking a little UNCW basketball during the break. That coincides with Pirate basketball.
It does.
And Ken, what nugget did you drop?
Yeah, the Seahawks released their schedule for the whole season already on Thursday last week, and ECU UNCW will play on a weekend, which has not happened in my recent memory. But November 7th, a Saturday, UNCW comes to town to play the Pirates the day after ECU South Florida football on that Friday night at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. So
I thought we were the tougher team.
I hope we're the tougher team, at least on November 7th.
So why, Clip, would you troll Ken Watlington so much after ECU beat UNCW a few years ago? Because I didn't know if I'd have that opportunity ever again. That is why. In the last 2 years, UNCW came here and won. Yeah. And then last year was a blowout.
It was, yeah.
How about them Pirates, baby?
We are planning to, I don't have a day yet, but I believe Mike Schwartz will join us on the program next week, which I'm excited for because I want to get to know these new guys.
Incredible respect.
And I want to talk Jay Shane.
Utmost respect.
I'm ready for Jay Shane. Do you
Man,
know?
just the ultimate respect.
Jared, you tried to stay in as long as you could last year. I feel like I'm not saying you're out, but like you're not as invested this year. I think they're going to be better, but like, do you know any of the personnel or players as to why? You haven't looked at it?
No.
Okay.
My mind is going into football. I'll look at the basketball roster the night before or morning before media day.
All right, fair enough. I know Klitschko, and that's about it. Maxim. How many returners, Ken, do you know, does UNCW, were they hit by the portal at all or anything?
We're not really hit by the portal. I had a lot of key seniors exhaust their eligibility. I'm not even saying they're seniors. They had guys exhaust their eligibility. We've got a first-team all-conference center coming back, Big Pat Wessler, a preseason first-team all-conference player coming back who sat out the whole season because of injury. So we got some talent coming back, and they did, Takeo Siddle does a great job recruiting. He hits the portal up, and I think they're going to be really, really good.
I thought we were the tougher team.
Ken excited about his good.
Get me to November 3rd. We open up with the Pickles, and then we come to play the Pirates. What an opening week.
It's a big start to the season.
Yeah.
Let's do a flip through because we got to get back to football. Enough basketball for now. My boys on the video game, the Valley Boys, Fresno State. Jared, when I hear Fresno State, I think of the Cars.
Yeah, I mean,
the band.
Product of one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever grace the field in the NFL, Derek Carr.
David?
No. Come on.
I think of
Devontae
which
Adams.
I don't remember him in college, honestly, Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Fresno is now in the Pac-12. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just got to make sure I got my realignment aligned.
Ryan Matthews. Did he go there?
I don't remember.
Do you remember him, Ken? What was the Eagles, Chargers? Let's see. Ryan Matthews. Show me Ryan Matthews. He played Fresno State. Yes.
Look at that. Look at this guy over here.
I'm on my game. Top passers all the time. Derek Carr. The guy I had on the video game should be up here, but he's not. Ron Rivers and Ronnie Rivers are their second and leading and first and second leading rushers all time.
Ron and Ronnie. Charlie
Jones, Rodney Wright, Devontae Adams is third on the all-time receiving list. 9-4 for Matt Ince last year. Fresno. That was his first year because they lost their coach to somebody. Fresno schedule. Ooh, they open up at USC
on a Friday night.
When?
Friday, September
4th. I know he's saying.
No.
he's saying they're going to
W-I-N.
Oh, okay. All right.
Win. But you said like win.
Sacramento State at San Jose State Rice. Have we talked about this, Ken? Do you know the scheduling quirk with the Pac-12 this year?
Yeah, you play somebody
home
twice.
And home.
Yeah.
They got
your rival.
Pretty tough draw. San Diego State is their team.
Yeah.
And Boise, who has picked to win, of course, I think got a decent draw with Utah State. Yeah. But Fresno, they're going to win. They'll be in a bowl game.
Yeah, they'll go 7-5.
But
I mean, non-con sounds like 4-0.
Who was their coach? Pat, the coach they had forever, that did the whole any place, anytime. Fresno State coach Pat.
Yeah, the mustache.
Nobody's help. Yes, Pat Hill. Pat Hill.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, Fresno State. Anything to add, Jared?
Nope.
Do you have a? Let's do this real quick, Ken.
Okay.
You got to pick a team from every conference to follow, root for. Who would you pick in the Pac-12?
Ooh.
Not like who's going to win, but like, hey, I like their.
I think I'd roll with Boise. You know, kind of Boise 20 years ago captured everybody's
Chalk.
hearts.
Front runner.
Well, I mean,
that's fine.
And now they're finally getting their chance to go to a bigger stage. Good for them.
But is it a bigger stage?
What?
It's a renamed conference.
I mean, it's
essentially just Mountain West reboot.
At some point, Stanford and Cal are going to be back in it.
Maybe.
USC once.
I kind of hope teams do what UConn did and just bite the bullet and say, all right, we made a mistake. Yeah. We're going back to play basketball in the Big East, and we're getting out of this this conference. I hope other teams do that, schools do that. Jarrett, Pac-12, who you got?
Texas State, Bobcats.
Bobcats.
Is that for video game purposes?
Bobcat purposes.
Big 12, if you had to pick one.
Oh.
I like the Big 12. It's just a mix of mess.
Probably Utah for me.
Okay.
I'd go with Houston. I like the basketball uniforms.
I love basketball. I can't root for them in football for some reason. I love their basketball.
So we're just doing football wise.
Yeah.
Let me be different and go with Kansas if we're just doing football.
Okay. I like that.
They got the revamped stadium. Looks pretty cool.
I won a lot with Arizona 2 years ago.
I forgot they're in that league.
And I'm gonna go with Zona. And I don't like to root for them in basketball. Yeah. So it's kind of a flip with Houston. Who's your Big 12, Jared?
Utah.
Oh yeah. You got an ACC? Oh no, he's an old Wolfpack guy. Yeah, I don't really have an ACC.
I'm gonna go Cal.
Boston College.
Cal is so gross, Ken.
I know, but Berkeley's, a cool college town, and the stadium looks cool. So, I mean, are they any good at football?
Marshawn Lynch went there.
I mean, they produced a Heisman Trophy winner recently.
Aaron Rodgers.
Damn straight.
Gall. Oh, wait.
It sounds so beautiful. I want to give all the glory to God.
He went to Cal.
Yeah.
All right.
If he didn't go to Cal, he wouldn't have won.
Y'all got me there. Big 10.
Oh, it's the Ohio.
I want to say Illinois, but that would piss some people off since Caden Hauser's there.
I'm a Michigan dude. I love Ann Arbor. I like Michigan.
Oregon.
Yeah, I was gonna say them. They're almost too good. But
I like Dan Lanning, man.
You're a Lanning guy. You're a Lanning head. All right, Ken.
Yes.
Do you have a sports movie? First of all, favorite sports movies off the top of your head would be.
I mean, I love the whole Major League franchise. Even the third one,
but I don't feel like those characters. We could catch up with Charlie Sheen, actually.
Sure.
What's Wild Thing Vaughn doing?
There's a way to continue it.
Yeah.
Where maybe one is a manager or one is an agent or heck, even one of them owns a franchise now or something. I was thinking this question you were asking, like, which movie would you pick to follow? I'm going to go way back. Roy Hobbs in The Natural. So somehow his great-grandson is toiling away in the Frontier League. Maybe he's playing for the Down East Bird Dogs, and he finds his way to glory.
Him and Danny Bill are on a bus together.
Yeah, something like that.
Montreal.
I don't know.
Drinking Tecate.
I'm sure there's a lot of sports movies you could do like that.
That's pretty cool. And like maybe he was estranged or something, but he starts to learn about his great-grandfather.
Yeah, and he starts getting a little juice behind him, and he's crushing it. Then he gets his contract.
Talking about steroids?
No, well, that could add to the drama.
I did say it would be cool if they did a Sandlot thing where Benny the Jet Rodriguez got busted for PEDs with jerks and Profar. Jared, you got one?
That's a good
one. Yeah, I got one.
The disgraced name of Benny the Jet.
I thought about this pretty good. A League of Their Own, but recast it with all men.
Love it. If Ghostbusters can do it, we can do it.
Yeah.
He did that just to look at Shirley.
Is she mad?
It's a joke, Shirley. Calm down. Calm down.
The coach would be a lady.
Tom Hanks in drag?
Yeah. We could do Martin Lawrence. He could reprise his role as Big Mama.
Go upstairs, wash your hair. Do you have a real answer, or are you just going to be joke guy?
I like the replacements.
Usually Ken is joke guy. He gave a real answer.
I like the replacements. I'd like to see that again, maybe with a different sport.
Ooh.
Like, Major League Baseball is about to have a lockout.
Yeah. Okay. Avery. Get out of your phone. What are you doing on your phone, man? What are you doing over there?
Come on now.
He is bored by us.
You're part of one of the biggest productions in the world.
The world. Get that mic.
At least on Evans Street.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was watching football highlights. I was bored.
Football guy.
He was bored, Clip. We suck.
Okay, if you'd have just said watching football highlights, I'd have been like, cool guy, all right. You don't have to say, don't say I'm bored.
My bad.
Don't say that.
It's all right.
What movie would you do?
Well, my favorite movie is Remember the Titans. So.
Well, I thought it would be kind of, we couldn't do that because everybody has passed on. But Chandler and I kind of came up with, I'm going to give Chandler a little bit of credit. Hayden Panettiere
Yeah.
is now the head coach of the high school. How about because she was around her coach dad for so long.
All right.
She picked up the game.
Okay.
Now she's coaching up the boys.
I don't like it.
Okay.
You said one of them was in the Odyssey, right?
Bertier.
Yeah, I watched it again last night, and I think I might have narrowed it down to who it might be.
All right.
Go see it again.
Shirley, do you have an answer?
I just texted it to you.
Oh, okay.
She just texted it to you.
Let's see what we got. Shirley, this is a mirror selfie. Love and basketball, but it's their kids going through college NIL.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Add a little NIL to the mix. Like Blue Chips. Because Nick Nolte is alive because I said he shouldn't have been in that movie.
Yeah, Crime 101.
Because
He was in it for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Maybe bring that back in this climate.
Yeah.
Of or like higher learning had some sports in it, but maybe I'm thinking of the program.
The program.
I would like to see like a new Blue Chips.
Yeah.
And what it would look like today. Penny Hardaway's in the movie as a player. Now he is a coach. Yeah. Boom. Natural fit.
You made it. That's it.
Blue Chips.
It'll be in theaters this fall.
I really want the Remember the Titans just so you could call the movie Remember the Titans.
What about like a sequel to Rudy somehow?
Rudiger has been exposed for the fraud that he is.
Yeah.
And now he goes on speaking tours and they egg him and everything.
Brian song.
Never seen it.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of classic sports movies, such as The Natural, that I've never seen.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Wow.
Shame on me.
Blasphemy.
Ken, enjoyed it, man.
Appreciate you.
We'll talk to you next week.
Absolutely.
Ken Watlington, WNCT Channel 9, joining us, Hour 1, Pirate Radio Live. When we return, Donnell Coley joins us. We'll talk more AAC Media Day. Brian Bailey kind of holding the fort down there, I think, for everybody in the media. We'll discuss that and more. Also, Mark Brown, CamdenChat.com, joining us as well. Hunter wants to see, like Mike, what is Calvin Cambridge doing as an adult? All right. Jamie said Cool Running supposedly has a sequel coming out. Interesting. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after these words.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh, hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And now with 3 locations. A brand new Country Mart is now open on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This July, get behind the wheel of one of the select new 2026 Subaru Forester models at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Get there now, because they have as low as 1.9% APR available for 36 months with approved credit. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, where your adventure begins. Price does not include tax, title, or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires July 31st, 2026.
Looking for the perfect bottle of wine or something a little more unique? Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village. With a huge selection of hand-picked wines and gourmet olive oils, there's something for every taste. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are always ready to guide you, answer your questions, and help you find your new favorite. Join the fun with wine tastings twice a month or test your knowledge at trivia every Thursday. Follow Simply Divine Oil and Wine on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Elevate your pour.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Cuccinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cuccinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cuccinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at cuccinellas.com. Go Pirates!
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at East Carolina University for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians for ECU. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center provides a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients in Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Hey, Jarrett.
You.
Intern Avery, locked in. Shirley Rhodes here. And we got Donnell Coley.
Yes, sir.
Daily Reflector joining us. We are fired up, and so is... Hold on, I'm about to pick on somebody real quick. Maybe I'm going to pick on him real quick. Let's go to Monday. Jay in the chat says 47 days and counting. Before you say anything, Jay is really fired up for SMU Florida State on Monday, September 7th. Got it. 47 days away from that game. Jay, if you're talking about the Pirates, we are 45 days away from kickoff on the David Price Construction countdown to kickoff. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's really pumped for that SMU Florida State game. I don't know. SMU at one. Oh my God, I like looking at football lines.
You really do.
I know this ain't your thing, Donnell.
You love it.
But let's see what it says for ECU Alabama.
Yeah. Let's see what
26.5. I feel like it's stayed.
What did it start at? We should have wrote this down.
I think that was the number.
That was the number.
Probably not a lot of action going on.
Let's keep this number in our 26.5.
Jamie, Indiana is a 40.5 point favorite against North Texas. week 1.
Man, there's an argument to be made.
That there is. Any other? It's not a spectacular week 1. Baylor and Auburn play in Atlanta. Auburn, a 7-point favorite. BC, Cincinnati. Cincy, 8.5-point favorite. Duke and Tulane. Last year, Tulane beat Duke in Tulane in New Orleans. This year, it's at Wallace Wade. Duke is a favorite. Jarrett, guess the line. Boise State, Oregon.
Oregon minus 18.5.
That's a fair number. How about 24.5?
Don't hate it.
They are expecting Lanning and the boys to kick butt. Zach Kaplan's Penn State team, 23.5-point favorites against Marshall. Oklahoma State lost to Tulsa last year. This year, Tulsa gets them at home. And OK State is a 12.5-point favorite. We'll see if Tulsa can repeat what they did a year ago. Again, not the most attractive schedule. Saturday night, week 1, it'll be Clemson, LSU, and LSU favored by 11.5. That one is in Baton Rouge.
Go Tigers.
Go Tiger. The Sunday games. I love it, Michael. 3 games. I don't like that 2 are on at the same time. Why are we doing that? Washington State, Washington on NBC at 4 o'clock. Louisville, Ole Miss. That'll be good. 7:30 on ABC. Wisconsin, Notre Dame, 7:30 NBC. We could have easily done a 2, 5, 8 instead of a 4 and then 2 7:30s. And then SMU, Florida State. Not a great Monday night game, but that is your Monday. That's your week 1, folks.
I don't love it.
Huh?
I don't love it.
I know. Me neither.
I don't love it.
I think week 2 has some marquee. That's like, is
Texas, Ohio State?
That sounds about right.
And this isn't week 0. This is week 1.
That's week 1. Yeah, week 2, Michigan, Oklahoma. But of course, they put them on at big noon. What is there a marquee night game week 2? Ohio State, Texas. Yeah. So you get Michigan, Oklahoma, and Ohio State, Texas week 2.
See, but we want to, by that time we're thinking about NFL. Like we're not even,
I mean, they're not on the same day.
Yeah.
Donnell, I hear you, and I appreciate.
I get ready for NFL Friday, Saturday.
I appreciate what you're saying right now.
You know what I mean? I want to get excited
because I love schedules. I love time windows. I love that stuff. So I like the conversation. But week 1, we're just going to be excited for any football.
I hear that.
I don't hate waiting to week 2. And how about an intro to NFL Sunday with those 2 marquee matchups? I love it.
I like it, Michael.
I want that week 1.
This could be the end of our relationship. This right here.
Wow. Scheduling. That's right.
Donnell, what you been doing at the Reflector? What you been covering?
So Legion Ball just ended. Unfortunately, Pitt County Post 39 lost its Game 5 clincher winner take all game.
Wow. So last Wednesday they won. You said you were going to go cover. They won that one, I guess, to stay alive.
And they could not stay alive again. Yeah. So it was a back and forth series. Literally, no team won 2 in a row. So a great series, but it ended. So Wilson took it in Game 5. So that's pretty much what I've been doing from that. And then now it's just moving on to the fall sports, just getting ready.
Excited.
Stuff. So I'm ready.
Great save by Jay. He says 47 days away till we get to talk about a Pirate win to kick off the week on Pirate Radio Live.
A lot.
Beautifully done, Jay. Love it. And a little bit of football talk going on this week, Donnell, in Florida with the American Media Days. Do you wish you were attending? Do you care about Media Days?
I don't think I'm like over the Florida Atlantic trip where it went so bad for me travel wise. I think I'm still like, Florida. Really, do I want to be in Florida right now? So I'll, eventually I'll get over. I think I need a year for it to happen.
Well, that sucks to hear because I hear a lot of people like Boca Raton and all that, but you have bad memories, I guess.
Bad memories, man. Beautiful. It's just a beautiful city, beautiful area, but yeah.
It's a little windy, wasn't it?
What's that now?
It was a little windy, wasn't it?
It was windy.
It looked like that on TV.
Windy, a little cold, actually. So, yeah, that whole trip. But
shout out Dave Thomas.
But I would like to be around the team, around the media folk, and just see how it is, just see the vibe, catch the vibe of the new season and what we're about to be in for. So I would like to see, have that aspect of it. But, I'll watch it. I'll watch it from home.
We'll have our man on the scene, the Hall of Famer Brian Bailey, and we'll check in with BB tomorrow, and also we'll have some video that we're able to post as he talks to Pirates, but he said his favorite part is talking to all the coaches because you don't get an opportunity, obviously. We can hop on a Zoom maybe midweek and ask some questions, Donnell, but to be able to talk to the coaches, and it's an eclectic mix of vets and new coaches. I consider Newberry at Navy a vet at this point. So many years with Kenny Amatololo, but Newberry was there as a coordinator, so he's been around a little bit. Jeff Traylor has been, at UTSA for a long time. He's there. First year head coach Will Hall, who was at Tulane and stays there, but it's his first year as the head man. Hell, at this point, does Blake Harrell feel like a vet? I mean, I know he's not, but just that third year at ECU, that's more than a lot of these guys that are in this league. You got Jeff Monken, who is, of course, a staple at Army. Charles Huff, a vet in the coach game, but first year at Memphis as he takes over. That's an interesting one, Donnell. Do you remember Brian Hartline, the wide receiver in the NFL?
Ohio State.
Miami Dolphins?
Ohio State.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But he, I thought about this yesterday because I heard, who's the old coach, Golish?
Alex Golish.
Yeah.
Golish.
Heard some of his comments. Who would you rather have as your head coach, Golish or Hartline?
Golish is proven, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know much about Hartline. I know he's a recruiter. Apparently, that's the big thing.
I don't know much about him as a coach, but I know his name, and he comes from Ohio State.
Has he always been wide receiver coach? Like everywhere
I just know he was a wide receiver, so I don't know.
I'm assuming offense is his specialty coming into this.
Golish is 42 years old. Let me see how proven he is. He's Russian American. How about that?
Ugh. Never mind. I'll take Hartline.
So Alex Golish proven. I mean, he coached 3 years at South Florida.
I said I guess.
You think that just gets you out of it?
Yeah. That's like saying it with all due respect. And then
my point is Hartline coming over from Ohio State. Hartline has a bigger name than Golish.
Keep your pants on.
All right. Why would Corey Glore say that right now? What does that have to do with anything?
Propping him up a lot, man. Take it easy.
All right. I get it. I like it. All right. I just thought it was worth a discussion, but you guys don't seem to think it is. Donnell actually had a good discussion with me. You over there.
Yeah, he's
you give me all these sound bites. I'm no use.
Use your words.
You got J-Bone on the controls over there. It's a wrap.
Trey Lamb, year 2 at Tulsa. Zach Kitley, year 2. This is why I say Harold's a veteran. Casey Keeler, year 2. Neil Brown, year 1. Now, he's been in the game a while. Scott Abel, whoever that is, year 2. Mort, going on his first year at UAB as the full-time head coach. Tim Albin, year 2. So if you stack them up, yes, Blake Harrell has been here longer than over half the coaches, which is crazy to say.
That is insane, but that is college football.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
And next year, Donnell, when we look through the 27 football preview, we're going to see a lot of first years in the American.
Absolutely. I would say so. Yep.
That's just the way it is.
You just hope it isn't for the purple and gold if you're an ECU fan.
Donnell, did you see somebody, SEC, Alabama, somebody called us Eastern Carolina? Have you seen that?
Day one lesson when I got here. Day one.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that.
And when I say here, I mean North Carolina. I've been in North Carolina for about 8 years.
Okay.
Even before I came to this area.
Did Nate Summers ever mention that to you? Or did he not need to at that point?
He did, because the moment I got to North Carolina, I was like, all right, let me get down to all of the college teams here. And then I mistakenly said Eastern Carolina one time in a press room. And that's exactly the reaction I got.
Hit a soundbite, Jared.
He's a great communicator.
And then from that point on, like, it was it.
I think I need to tell this brother something.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Maybe the wrong person to quote in this.
Oh yeah,
I think it adds. I think it adds to the humor. On 5. Yeah, look, I'm going for the joke. I'm sorry.
Old school humor. There it is.
Sorry.
I want some old school.
I want some old school. What was I about to say? Oh, well, watch your words, Donnell, because I'll drop an older Dominion or an oldest Dominion. Say I want. Say I won't.
Come on now. Come on now.
The oldest Dominion.
Old Dirty. We accept
Geriatric
Old Dirty.
Dominion.
ODU.
We accept Old Dirty. That's what we accept.
Old Dirt Dog. Who's your favorite Wu-Tang member? Do you have one? Do you like Wu-Tang Clan?
Method Man.
M-E-T-H-O-D, man.
M-E-T, yeah.
Where'd your mom, where was your mom from? What?
Borough?
Yeah.
Bronx. Well, she grew up in
Okay.
Brooklyn, and then she transferred over, like, when she was, like, 20s, she was in Bronx.
Now, I'm not going to claim to know anything about him. I just know Staten Island.
Somewhere out there, somewhere
Shaolin.
somebody knows out here in the ENC area. Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
I go back and forth, man. The Jizza Liquid Swords is my favorite rap album, maybe, of all time. So I might have to go the Genius. I think. Of course, look, I'm not even going to get into it. I'll just change my mind 100 times.
You can't go wrong. There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer.
Jared, I need to know more about this roster. We need to pick some guys. When are we going to pick our guys for this year? Offense, defense. Do you have one yet?
Emory Williams. That's his guy.
Dang.
Ashton Gray.
Yeah, that's his
I mean,
guy.
for quarterback.
I thought about that too.
For quarterback, I'm an Emory Williams guy.
Ashton Gray. Did you see enough? I feel like preseason.
I just love our entire running back room, and Phil Steele has him as the projected starter.
I heard somebody say they have the most talented room in the American.
Yeah, myself and Luke Schwartz talked about that one Friday where I filled in for you, and we had like a 5-6 minute conversation about like this could be the most talented running back room in the conference, and then at the end we're like, well, crap, we don't know anything about the other guys.
Would you like to know who Phil Steele has ranked number one and the rest? Number one running back room at UTSA, East Carolina at a somewhat respectable 5. So
I'm going to have to disagree with Phil on that one.
Okay. Well, let me tell you this. He's got us behind Tulsa, Rice, and Army.
Okay.
Navy, number 11. Yikes.
I kind of see what he's doing with like the service schools and like the triple option teams, but like
I want to know why we have the 3rd ranked receiving room. Who's that's where I need to pick my guy.
I mean, he's bullish on Brock Spalding.
It's deep. I would say that.
Deep is an understatement.
You've been waiting for that one. Landon Sides.
Oh, yeah. He was electric.
Who's my tall fella?
Melvin.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Melvin.
Who said that?
From the top rope.
It's like the voice of God coming in here. What's up, Avery?
Every time.
Avery's now just showing he's like locked in.
Every time.
He's got his phone down under the table.
Hey, that's what he's been watching tape, man.
Hey, yeah.
Been watching Jeremiah Melvin.
I love a tall receiver, Donnell. It's my football attraction, and I've had so many at ECU that I've never done anything, and I hope this guy isn't the next to fall in that group. But show me some Melvin. That's my guy.
He did have some jump ball opportunities during the spring, and caught a one hand, but so he has that ability. We just can see. We got to see if he can run routes and consistently catch the ball. Let's see what he does.
You know what? If he's a big play specialist, so be it. We'll have Brock Spalding have 12 catches a game or whatever, and he can make the one big one.
Go over the top. Yeah.
Avery, do you know enough about this roster to have guys? Anybody? You're like Preston Carr. I'm excited to see him another year.
Yeah.
His growth, not only as a player, but like physically, I want to see what he looks like with another year of working out because he was a big dude in there. Do you like anybody, Avery?
Yeah, Jeremiah Melvin. I like him a lot.
I don't know. It was not my idea.
I don't know about you, Avery.
He's a one-trick pony, man.
That is
If you need Jeremiah Melvin stuff, this is your guy.
Yep.
All other 98 players on the team, I'm not too sure.
All right. Every day you're here, I need you to give me a Jeremiah Melvin fact. So we'll get one for tomorrow or Friday, whenever you're going to be here.
All right, they'll get like better and better.
Yeah. I mean, you can find a bio, you can find a social media, you can talk. Maybe you'll have to start calling his teachers or something.
Like next time I come, it'll probably be like something obvious.
That's fine. I just need one fact.
He plays wide receiver.
Yeah, like something like that.
Oh boy. All right. Fair enough.
I gotta save the good stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because we still got a lot of days
I
left.
honestly can't give you 47 good facts.
All right, that's enough from Avery.
Thankfully, there's only 45 days.
Hunter says, by the way, good evening, cowards.
Good evening, cowards.
He also said dynamite drop in from Avery. Jamie said if Avery goes much deeper, he'll sound like Barry White. I do want to hear the playback of that. Jeremiah Melvin. We did say one day Avery talks like a 70-year-old black man smoking Newports.
Yeah. That was like the last time we heard from him. Well, I was here.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Jeremiah Melvin.
Awesome.
Hunter says Ray. That's an obvious miss by me and us. Yeah. I'm excited about him.
I'm in the Brandon Best camp right now.
Dude.
That's where I'm going.
Much like Donnell, y'all have probably showed up to OTs for sports trivia the same amount of times. He's been at least 3 times with some Pirate teammates. But I like telling Pirate fans this. Very nice young man. Has good sports knowledge, but a nice guy. And, yeah, I'm excited about him, too. Look really good. Again, we haven't seen a ton, but, like, spring game, when they did those drills, he looked awesome.
I was a believer.
Yeah.
Right then and there. Believer.
Good call.
That's my guy.
Matt says DeJuan Lacey was impressive before injury. High hopes for him. Yeah, Jared, he had he kind of had a coming out party.
Yeah, and then, got hurt in that Coastal game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of carries for him this year, though. Just with that depth that, like you said,
But
I don't have to tell you about that, J-Bone, about the depth there.
But that depth is huge, man, because we're going to need more than one. What are you giggling at? What are you and Avery doing, man? I don't like you and Avery together. I feel like you're going to lead him down a path
Of what?
of righteousness,
Of greatness.
Damn straight. That's why he's my guy.
greatness.
That's why he's my guy.
My God!
What's up, my guy? All right, Donnell. Real quick, top of your head, give me 2 or 3 of your favorite all-time sports movies.
Sandlot. 6 Man.
What's that? The Jamal Crawford story?
No. The
Joanna Man?
No. Marlon Wayans and Kadeem Hardison.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Come on. I thought you would know that one.
I should. What year is this? This is like 90s?
90, yeah, 90s.
97? Dang, 97. Man. I missed this somehow.
Hey, every year I watch that. Every year.
Some people watch A Christmas Story every year. Donnell watches 6 Man.
Yeah, every year. Right before.
Do you remember the one with the other Waynes and he got kidnapped?
Yeah, Celtic Pride.
Celtic Pride.
Awesome. Great call.
Was it?
Great call.
I was about to bring that
Great
up.
call.
All right, sorry. You were going to say
anything
one more.
Wayans. You just throw anything.
Yeah,
Wayans.
true.
I'm down for it. What was the other one I was going to say?
Rebound.
I love the back. Well, no. Like Mike? No. No, there was one more that I have to. Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans absolutely every year, high school season. Get ready for it every year. I watch it.
All right, well, think about this. Which one, and it doesn't even have to be one of your favorites, but what sports movie would you like to see a continuation of? I brought this up because Days of Thunder 2 with Tom Cruise, so it's a continuation, is shooting in 2027. Is there a movie, not a reboot, but like a continuation you would like to see? Sandlot's obvious.
Yeah.
Because they all get together and take pictures and stuff. They could do something with that, I feel like.
And didn't they make another Sandlot after that?
So they did, but it's the same exact story.
Sandlot 2 is the same movie.
And James Earl Jones is in it.
And then there's another Sandlot.
I haven't seen it.
Starring Luke Perry, where he goes back in time to relive his youth baseball.
I'm talking about a movie with the same characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they doing today? Benny the Jet, did he make the Hall of Fame in the in Major League Baseball?
Right.
What's he doing?
Yeah, they kind of teased that in the original Sandlot, but then
we said Remember the Titans would be tough because everybody would be old or passed on, unfortunately. But what if the girl who was around her daddy, coach, is now coaching the high school because she was so focused on being a coach. She's now the coach.
I like it.
How about that?
That is a great way. What is she like the main focus of the movie?
Probably
is it
because,
her?
But I mean, Julius, he still acts and stuff. What's his name? Wood? Is that Wood Harris?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have them people, them guys in it.
Yeah.
Not Bertier, he died. He had the ghost of Gary Bertier.
Yeah.
But
there's ways around that. Yeah.
But then again, that movie was set in the
90s, right?
No. God, I hope not.
Hey, A Time to Kill is set in the 90s.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's correct. Yes. Yes.
Jeez.
Yes.
No.
Remember Titans? No. No.
Any other continuation? I thought Mighty Ducks, but didn't they make a show about that?
Yeah.
And I didn't watch it.
Did they?
Yeah, I think they did on Disney Plus.
Oh. Yeah, that's, because you would have to think of...
Jay says Coach Carter. Just so we can hear Samuel L. Jackson cuss a whole lot.
I wouldn't be mad at that, honestly.
Mike P said Caddyshack, but
They did Caddyshack too.
nobody. Rodney's gone. Is anybody alive? I guess
Chevy's mind has always been gone.
Bill Murray. White Men Can't Jump I like because I love Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes.
But they did another one.
But were they in it?
I didn't watch it.
No, I don't think y'all are understanding.
No,
the premise
they were.
here.
Yeah. I'm just saying they did another one.
We want a continuation of Woody and Wesley Snipes.
True. They were not in it. Yeah. Okay. No, I got you.
Cool Runnings. Hunter has a Jay saying Raging Bull and Hoosiers. Everybody's dead from those movies. They're trolling me, man. Avery, did you tell the chat to troll today?
Yep.
Yep.
Here's a guy, man. I just completely forgot about this dude. Should we buy any stock? Should we hold any stock on Jaquez Petaway? I can't.
It's a buy low situation,
I'm out on him.
so I don't hate it.
I'm out on him. Nah.
All right.
I'm out on him.
Hey, I was out on Brock Spalding for 2 years, and look what he did. So hopefully I'm wrong and we're all wrong. But he says Petaway will double his yards. He didn't have a ton of yards.
I mean, 2 times 0 is...
He had a bunch of negative yard games.
I'm sorry. I'm in on Jaquez Petaway.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This is his year. Here we go.
All right. Donnell, thanks for joining us, man.
Always a pleasure.
Another day closer to football.
Can't wait.
All right.
Except for, I guess we're going to have to because it's week 2.
Too soon to say can't wait. Bart Scott got let go. Can't wait. Back with you. We'll talk a little baseball when we return. What'd your Bombers do? They tied it up last time I saw.
Let's go Yankees.
And they lost to the Pirates. Sorry. Red Sox have won 15 in a row. They beat the Orioles 6-3.
I didn't like the excitement that you got when you said that just now.
It's more about the 15 than the team. I would have said that for any team other than the Dodgers if they win 15 in a row.
Just felt a little personal right after you read the Yankees.
You're right. My apologies.
Orioles win streak comes to an end.
Shut up, Jarrett. Mark Brown, CamdenChat.com, joins us when we return after this.
If you need an appliance fast, head to Appliances Superstore in Greenville. They have the largest selection of in-stock appliances in Eastern North Carolina, including trusted brands like Speed Queen, so you can skip the wait and take home what you need today. Visit their new convenient location at 301 Plaza Drive and discover incredible savings on top brands. Visit their website, appliancessuperstore.com, and click the in-stock menu to shop the exact appliances they have ready today. Appliances Superstore. If it's in your home tomorrow, it's because it's in our store today. Go Pirates!
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
You want the college experience, the campus, the community, the feeling that your life is about to take shape. At Pitt Community College, you get all of that. PCC graduates move on to a university or launch careers they love with little or no debt. Registration for fall semester is going on now. Classes begin August 14th. Your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Let's get started. Start your future today at pittcc.edu/get started.
Is your car making strange noises or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs and diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving.
the best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr!
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good.
I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play it again, sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
What's better than exploring downtown Washington? Tasting it. Join a food tour with Forks of Little Washington and discover the local flavor. Stroll the historic waterfront and enjoy delicious bites from some of the town's favorite restaurants and specialty shops. Food tours combine great food, local history, and unforgettable stories into one delicious experience. Whether you're a foodie, a visitor, or a local looking for a new adventure, there's no better way to experience Washington. For pricing and reservations, visit forksoflittlewashington.com. Brought to you by visitwashingtonnc.com.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! This is your hometown team at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with the Summer Hot Deals event that's making waves across eastern North Carolina. Score 8% below MSRP on 2026 Ram 1500 Tradesman Crew Cabs, 12% below MSRP on Bighorn, Lone Star, and Laramie models, and an unbelievable 15% below MSRP on Rebel, Limited, and Tungsten Crew Cabs. Now's the time to upgrade your ride. From all of us at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, proud supporters of Pirate Radio and Pirate Nation. Remember, drive a little to save a lot.
This is Lane Hoover, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and a brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at doughenry.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Let's head back into PRO. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Jared Watkins, intern Avery, Shirley Rhodes. Jay with a question. What is the most quoted one-liner from sports movies? It's got to be... Let's go find your sister. Nope.
Where are they?
What are you, some kind of half-ass astronaut?
All right, Jared, calm down.
Those are sports movies.
I think You're Killing Me Smalls is what I would go with, because I've seen people react to The Sandlot and they hear that and say, that's where that comes from? Like, that's transcended even sports people.
There's only one thing left to do. What's that? When the whole effing thing.
I mean, I know the line, but I don't hear a lot of people say it.
Chills.
More than that, I hear just a bit outside.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot.
I didn't know that was from that.
Or You're Killing Me, Petey.
You're killing me, Petey.
Yep.
Or
Jeremiah Melvin.
We got to get to this interview because we are way, way bad on time. Bad producing today by Jared Watkins. Mark Brown joins us on the Turner Home Team Live line to talk O's and Major League Baseball. Mark, how you doing, man?
Cliff, I am not doing too bad, and more importantly, things are going a little bit better for the Orioles lately.
Playing great going into this week. The problem is you're playing the best team in baseball history that cannot lose, the Boston Red Sox, who knocked off the O's Monday. And, Mark, when I set this up with you on Tuesday afternoon, I looked at the schedule and said, okay, O's have a night game. This will be fine. But, of course, they were rained out. So about the a little bit before this conversation that we're having today, recorded time, they're not playing yet, but about to get underway in about 30 minutes. And by the time this airs, we might know the result of Game 1 of the doubleheader. But before we get to the world-beating Red Sox right now, what's been going right for the O's since they came back from the All-Star break?
Well, starting pitching has really been going well, and that helped them to sweep the Astros in Houston. Even though, honestly, the offense didn't play very well at all in that series. The Orioles ended up holding the Astros to 2 runs in all 3 of the games, including an 11-inning game. They really pulled off some improbable victories, and they're going to need to do some more of that. Unfortunately, they then on Monday lost an entirely probable game because they committed 4 errors that ultimately proved to be decisive in the Red Sox being able to come back and beat the Orioles with kind of a late go-ahead home run. And so, it was the clash of the big winning streak, because the Orioles brought a 7-game winning streak into that game, and the Red Sox, the 13-game winning streak. Unfortunately, the Red Sox continued theirs, and the Orioles was halted. So hopefully, here during this doubleheader, the Orioles are going to be able to stop that, because otherwise, if they get swept in this Red Sox series, the good vibes that kind of built up over the last week are going to be gone pretty quickly, because they'll be 5 games back in the wild card if they get swept by the Red Sox.
And as an outsider looking in, I like stories like this with Boston, because this is a team, they fire the manager, the whole city, the whole Red Sox nation or whatever is booing the management, sometimes booing the players, I think, on the team. And now here they are. It looked like a playoff atmosphere on Monday night. And, I guess that could give every team some hope that, as long as you got a fighting chance, stay within the number, especially in the American League. I think the O's are, just 3 games back in the wild card still. So, but man, what the Red Sox are doing, I don't think anybody saw this coming, Mark, a couple months ago.
No, I mean, you can't predict a 14-game winning streak. That's crazy. Like, it doesn't happen even like every year in baseball. You don't even get the longest winning streak as that. And for a team that had as much drama and as many problems as they did earlier in the year for that kind of revival, I mean, to some degree, like, you can always have a foolish hope. Well, maybe my team can do that if the Red Sox were able to do that, but probably it's a bunch of unique factors that nobody can just easily duplicate. But you can always hope that maybe your team could find a way to do it. And, Orioles fans got to hope Orioles can find a way to do it. We got a number of people rolling in on Cam's chat that want the Orioles to fire their manager because they think, maybe because the Red Sox fired their manager, that's part of what led to the revival, which I think is unlikely. I think they probably would have done it anyway, even under the old coaches, but things just are finally coming together now for them. And, I hope it happens for the Orioles.
Again, we talk about this trade deadline. So we talked to Ben Wagner during the All-Star break, and he said that the common phrase that's going to be used, unless something really goes bad the next few weeks, is this is a big week for the Baltimore Orioles. And by that, what are the results? What does it mean for the trade deadline? Are they buyers, sellers? He said, I guess management has said that they're in, that they're gonna be buyers if they're in it. So, do you believe that statement, Mark? And do you think, if you're within 3 to maybe even 5, is 5 pushing it games for the wild card, you could still possibly be buyers here? What do you think ends up happening?
I think that what the Orioles should hopefully do is try and target players who not only are like there for the rest of this year, but also like 2027.
Right.
So they can kind of help reinforce for what's probably a long shot for this year, although, they've helped themselves again with this 7-game winning streak. But, at like Baseball Reference, they're at a 16% chance postseason odds going into today. And on Fangraphs, they're giving them a little better, about 1 in 4. So, you don't want to bet the farm on a 1 in 4. That's bad odds. That's bad odds. But if you can improve next year's team while also shoring up this year's, that's going to be a key, I think. And so counting today, there's 11 games left between now and the trade deadline. It's a little later than typical this year. MLB has started moving it around instead of the traditional July 31st. This year, it's actually August the 3rd. So that's a Monday. And again, so the Orioles have 11 games. And yeah, this week will be important to set the direction, and if they stay on this direction, next week will be important too. Because if you go on a 5-game losing streak, that kind of sends you more towards sellers. But go on a 6-game winning streak, and then you're really even more kind of looking to be buyers and stay in the picture.
Mark, is there like an overarching statement we can make about the state of Major League Baseball or the state of the American League with the way it is this year where, look, the Rays are 16 games over 500. I don't think anybody's going to look at them as a super team or anything. The White Sox still leading the Central at 53-47, tied with the Guardians. And the Texas Rangers leading the West, and they're just 1 game over 500. And then you've got just all those teams kind of tied together within 5-6 games. Really, the only teams out of it look like the A's, Royals, and Angels at this moment. So, what does that say? Is this just kind of a weird year? Is parity really a thing in baseball now? What kind of statement does this make to you?
I absolutely think it's a weird year, and the fact that it only took this Red Sox 14 game and hopefully not counting winning streak to finally get it to where the third wild card AL team is not below 500.
Right.
for even at the All-Star break, I'm pretty sure it was still the case that the playoff team was below 500, and we may yet get a below 500 AL West winner. The Texas Rangers going into today at 51-50, just barely above 500, and I think that all of this just kind of mediocrity, even that the Rays and the Yankees, I run Camden Chat and we're on the SB Nation network. And so there's sites for all the other teams. And let me tell you, everybody's miserable about their team this year pretty much, except for the Dodgers fans, particularly within the AL East. I mean, the Rays guys, D-Rays Bay is what that site is called. They all seem pretty glum about the Rays lately. The Yankees people, their site's called Pinstripe Alley. They're just you'd think their record was 44-56 instead of the other way around from the way they kind of are out on social media reacting to their games. And it's just, I don't know. It really is, I think, kind of a commentary on what's in the AL this year, because so many teams are in a mediocre middle, and even the teams that have good records, fans are just not thinking, okay, we are one of the elite teams. They're just not feeling it.
I can kind of relate to that with the Braves, Mark, because they got off to that great start, and they're 16 games over 500, but it looked like they were going to run away from everybody, but they're just 3 games up on the Phillies. I guess it's all about expectations too. So if you're a White Sox fan, you're over the moon with the results this year. If you're a Marlins fan, 2 games over 500, you're pumped up. Nationals are 500. Brewers are, good grief, 25 games over 500, 63-38. So a lot of it comes down to expectations. You've got you're right, though, very few fan bases happy with their teams in 2026.
And I mean, to some degree, this is like the psychology of sports fans, right? You can't, you don't have an easy time managing expectations. So if your team doesn't meet what you decided is the expectation, it's easy to take that disappointment out on them. But I mean, yeah, I don't interact with many Brewers fans. I'm sure they're pretty happy about their team 63-38 and so on. But there's a lot of misery in the AL, and even as you said, the Braves. I'm sure. It did seem like, okay, they're just going to waltz. And then now you got, the Phillies are close, and even the Marlins are kind of having some friskiness to them. And good for them, honestly. That's a team where, they just kind of blunder around and aren't really very good. And so it's for the most part. And so if they're able to reverse that, I mean, good for them. But it doesn't bring me any joy as an Orioles fan to see the Marlins, surprising people.
Mark, did you? Look, I always say I used to love All-Star games as a kid. I used to love the home run derby, slam dunk contest, all that. I think I aged out of it maybe. But man, the final this year was great with Jordan Walker and Schwarber, and you had it in there in Philly. That added to it a little bit. What did you make of the All-Star break, the derby? I don't know if it was enough to get folks excited necessarily about baseball the second half of the season, but for one night, I know a lot of folks were talking about that home run derby.
I thought that was a fun format change to the home run derby. Now, unfortunately, and Cliff, you and I have talked about this a little bit before, the fact that it was just suddenly on Netflix and it's just...
Oh, yeah.
What does Netflix know about putting on a baseball event? Like they don't have any experience with it. So you don't get you don't feel like these people care. I mean, they had the same, people that would have talked over a home run derby, I guess, even if it was still on ESPN or whatever. But it makes it weird. But it was a fun event. And MLB just keeps almost kind of accidentally finding interesting twists on the home run derby. Because, of course, the format they just changed out of where it was the timer, they improvised that on the fly, if I remember right, because there was that one year where it was going to storm and they wanted to get the home run derby out of the way before the rain came. So they were like, all right, we'll put a clock on it and that'll solve the problem. And it did. And that made for a very fun home run derby. So they kept that for a few years. But I don't think the players liked it, that it just was guaranteed to go on for this amount of time. And it created a very just kind of exhausting event.
Yeah.
So limiting it to the number of swings, and then it's just, okay, how many homers did you get? I think that made for an interesting tension and was an exciting final, exactly as you said.
And Mark, speaking of baseball on TV, I don't watch as much baseball nearly as I did. I follow the Braves. I listen to the O's on Pirate Radio, and that is just about it. I was sad to see that Carl Ravish was going to be let go, and this was more of just kind of nostalgia and thinking about Baseball Tonight and how awesome that was as a kid in the summer, getting live game updates and things like that. And Baseball Tonight has been long gone and buried, and like a lot of good stuff from ESPN. But, any thoughts on Carl Ravish, who I think as a play-by-play guy, maybe get some flack, but man, he was awesome in studio for a lot of years.
Absolutely. And Cliff, I think you and I are pretty similar in age. So I grew up also with kind of that era of ESPN. So just, Baseball Tonight was just when I was, 8 to 13 or something like that. Just watch it every week. And it was, I still know the little jingle. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of my life, and the Sports Center from that era as well. You had guys like particularly the duo of Stuart Scott and Rich Eisen. I mean, to this day, I still will just throw out Stuart Scott catchphrases because that was just what seemed cool when I was younger. And I've grown up and still feel like, man, Stuart Scott, and rest in peace. That guy was so cool. And it was so fun to just watch him talk about sports. And I mean, we're old guys now, Cliff. They're not marketing
Mark,
anymore.
I was just about to say, I used to sit in the chair that Jarrett's in now, producing a show, and thinking to myself, what is this, old man radio? Now I'm that guy. I'm that old man.
Yeah, we're the old guys now. And they don't care what we get out of television. It's all whatever it is. But, I think local baseball team broadcasts kind of not entirely immune to this stuff, but you sit down and you watch a couple people, like one play-by-play person and one, former player that from your favorite team, talk about your favorite team and what they're doing. And, they mix up the crews a little bit over a 162-game season, but that's dynamic still lives. A lot more advertising for gambling companies and whatnot than you would have had when we were growing up, obviously. But it's watching a baseball game is not terribly changed, other than the game itself has evolved.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You get, since the era of high definition television, you get a much better view, more cameras, and it's all clear. You probably got a bigger TV screen than you used to have, so that's nice.
And I said this to Ben Wagner, Mark. I tell you what, that listening to a game, O's game on Pirate Radio or wherever, almost has that same feel as it did. That's kind of really the throwback now. If you, and I know you're watching or either at Camden Yards, but if you're out and about, road trip or whatever, and out in your car and listening to it, that still feels kind of the same. So that's a nice feeling of home, I guess.
Absolutely, and literally for an Orioles fan right now, like the one of the flagship stations up in Baltimore of the Orioles radio network is 1090 AM WBAL, which for my childhood that was the radio station. There was an interruption for like 15 years or something. They were on a different station, and then they came back. So they're just back to, and you got that AM radio, the feel that is different than the kind of the FM band. So if you're listening to baseball on AM radio, I mean, you're going back to the early days of radio. Like people were doing it like that in the 1940s, and early days of like Vince Scully before there was TV for Dodgers games. He's and things like that. And so, things have changed, but also you can experience baseball in a very similar way than previous generations did.
All right. Mark Brown, CamdenChat.com, joining us. Going to cut it a little short. You got the majority of that interview. I know I did mention that coming up this weekend, the Braves will be on Pirate Radio because the Braves and O's have a series at Camden Yards. By the way, the Red Sox did indeed win their 15th straight. They'll play again tonight, game 2 of a doubleheader. They knocked off the Orioles earlier today, 6-3 on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, presented by the Buck. We'll take a break, come back, and have more for you. Wrap up hour 2. Paul Troth going to join us in hour 3, talk some football and his memories of Coach Dale Steele. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this timeout.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Ready to save money on your current automobile loan? Right now, our road to savings couldn't be faster. At First Flight, we're making borrowing easy with our limited-time auto refinance promotion. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary to see how one of our experienced lenders can beat your current auto loan rate by 0.5%. All local residents are membership eligible. Terms and conditions do apply. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. Dank Burrito on Red Banks Road is rolling the good, combining bold global flavors with chef-driven techniques to create flavor bombs you won't find anywhere else. From their classic jerk chicken to their legendary pork belly, they're serving up fresh tacos, bowls, and burritos that defy the ordinary. Order ahead at order.dankburrito.com or download the Dank Burrito app. Join Dank Burrito Rewards today to start stacking points and earning free food with every bite. Check them out at 108 Red Banks or drop into their flagship Dank Burrito in Morehead City while you're cruising the Crystal Coast. Dank Burrito, stay hungry, stay dank.
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and RentAFishTank.com.
Hello, friends. There are certain places where magic happens in golf. Augusta, St. Andrews, Pinehurst, and the Birdie Bar. Here, every drive feels 30 yards longer, and every friend suddenly becomes a swing coach after 2 or 3 beers. Step inside for world-class golf simulators, great drinks, and the kind of atmosphere that makes even a triple bogey feel memorable. The Birdie Bar in Greenville, where the only bad lie is the one that says, you don't have time for golf.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $11.99. Plus Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are just $3.49. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas, also just $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Hi, I'm Donovan McNabb, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart is your premier locally owned and operated country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. They have 3 locations to serve you on Highway 11 in Bethel, Highway 903 in Stokes, and their newest location, Highway 11 across from Aiden Grifton High School. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All righty, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Jared Watkins. I'm giving you your name back. I haven't called you your nickname like all week.
I appreciate that.
No problem. Intern Avery, who I've totally glossed over Avery not having the stream up at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shame.
Does it make you feel any different about Avery?
Look, man, he's a kid. Just a kid.
He's a good kid. Anything you want to say, Avery?
My bad.
See?
I appreciate you taking it.
Accountability.
Yep. I like that. Jared, you were producing a podcast. No, you weren't. You were producing an interview that will air on the show. Former Pirate Radio intern Delaney has been living in Spain for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And I thought the angle Ellerby had was going to be them winning the World Cup, but apparently there was some running with the Bulls in there as well. Or
A little half and half, double dip.
Okay. Not a bad time to be in Spain.
She does speak Spanish at the end, and Ellerby was like, you can say whatever, we won't understand it. And I'm like, oh, God, she's going to throw out some complicated stuff. And then she said the most basic thing, and Ellerby's like, we didn't know what it was. I'm like, well, I took a lot of Spanish.
So you brought that up just now to pick on the boss?
I wasn't picking on him.
What was your point of that story?
Looks can be deceiving. I don't look like I know any Spanish, but his brain's got a little bit of juice left.
Muy bien.
What does that mean?
Huh? So, intern, I was thinking Parker Bird show coming up tonight on Pirate Radio.
Yeah, here at 6 o'clock.
And that'll lead into Orioles and a Red Sox game, too. But you were not here for segment 1. And, man, this was great to hear. And I think we're going to hear him more this football season. Did make me miss a little Hornets basketball. But Eric Collins on the softball call sounded awesome.
She pitched for the Pennsylvania Rebellion, located in Washington, Pennsylvania. Oh, my goodness! What a play by Jada Coleman! You will not find a better grab anywhere. Jada Coleman, how do you do?
Are you kidding me?
Maybe one of my biggest misses of all time was not being an Eric Collins fan for a long time. I thought he was a Gus Johnson impersonator wannabe, but I admit I was wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I missed that how do you do.
Yeah.
I missed that. Can't wait for him to call some Nas Reed.
And I said some negative things about LaMelo Ball, and I'll stand by it. He is difficult to root for. The fact that he has to and his teammate have to say, we're learning how to cuss less, kind of tells you that, we're kind of maybe a little immature, but I am going to miss Eric Collins calling LaMelo. LaMelo! That stinks that we're going to miss out on that. and replace that with some German dudes that we got.
Hannes looked great in the Summer League.
What'd you say, Hannes, the new Giannis?
Hannes Steinbeck?
Right.
Looked great in the Summer League.
You said something, was Giannis? Hannes? Huh? Never mind. When's LeBron going to pick a team?
January.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Join a roster after Christmas.
That's the Bill Simmons theory.
Well, was it true that Adam Silver's waiting to make a schedule on LeBron, or was that an internet joke?
I mean, he said it.
Because what if they just don't make a schedule till he picks the team? No NBA can be played. When we return, Paul Troth joins us. Got some Pirates in the Pros and more Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Back with you after this.
Come celebrate the next big Pirates win at the Rick House. The Rick House is Greenville and Eastern North Carolina's premier American-themed restaurant.
I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at the Rick House. Come see us for a big city feel right here in Greenville. I guarantee you'll have a great experience.
We feature the very best bourbons around. Our made-from-scratch pastas are to die for, and nobody does steak like the Rick House. We also feature an early dining special from 4 to 6. Come see us at the Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville. Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Does this warm weather find you dreaming about weekends on the water? Make it happen with a boat loan from First Flight Credit Union. Whether you're upgrading your fishing boat, cruising with your family, or chasing sunsets, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, and fast and local decisions, so you can spend less time waiting and more time boating. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Looking for Washington's favorite place to eat? The spot locals keep coming back to. Head to Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now open 7 days a week, Down on Main is serving up all your favorites. From the house salad with grilled chicken, to the half club and chips, to the crowd-pleasing fried shrimp plate. After a long day, unwind with dinner and drinks on the patio. It's the perfect place to relax and catch up with friends. And don't miss Wednesdays, half-price wings from 4 till close. Down on Main Street, right on Main Street in historic downtown Washington.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
There's barbecue, and then there's Social Q Smokehouse, where smoked meat junkies and meat freaks get their fix. In Morehead City, we're taking the art of wood-fired smoke to a whole new level. Texas-style brisket with a perfect bark, tender pulled pork, and savory sides made from scratch daily. No shortcuts, no compromise. Need food fast? Try our easy grab-and-go dinners, or order our premium smoked proteins and sides in bulk. Visit the porch at Social Q Smokehouse in Morehead City, Thursday through Monday, or order online at order.socialqsmokehouse.com.
Truck buyers, Jeep lovers, and deal hunters, get over to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville right now for some of the biggest savings of the year. Drive home a new 2026 Ram 1500 and save up to 25% off on 2026 Ram 1500s. That's up to $23,000 in savings. Get the best riding truck and the best warranty in the business at 10 years and 100,000 miles. It's the Make This the Summer event. Looking for SUV luxury and capability? Get into a new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee and save up to $7,000 or lease one for as low as $459 a month. Ready for adventure? The iconic 2026 Jeep Wrangler is available with savings up to $8,000 or lease one for as low as only $409 a month. Hurry to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Greenville Boulevard or shop online today.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerel in Greenville. Come see us!
Lease offers based on 39-month lease, 10,000 miles per year with $3,999 due at signing. Tax tags and $899 admin fee not included. See dealer for details.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for quality roofing you can trust? Call the Boone Group Roofing, proudly serving all of Eastern North Carolina. Owned and operated by Toot Boone, they offer no money down and back their work with a 5-year workmanship warranty. When it comes to your roof, don't settle. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. Call Toot today at 714-0021. Let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. And again, counting down the days, 45 days away on the David Price Construction Countdown to kick off ECU and Alabama down in Tuscaloosa. And looking forward to talking a lot of Pirate football, college football, NFL with Paul Troth this fall. And we'll talk to him right now as he joins us on the Turner Home Team live line. Paul, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How are you all?
Hey, man, we're doing good. We're doing good. And again, another day closer to football. And got some topics I want to hit with you today, Paul, but we'll start with some sad news. Coach Dale Steele passing away, and a guy that really hit a lot of generations of Pirate fans and also football fans in general. But we'll talk to Junior Smith about him tomorrow. From when Coach Steele was around here. Bryce Williams, who played from 2012 to 2015. Coach Steele was on that staff in a role, and Bryce yesterday talked about his wisdom at that point in his career and the man he was. And Paul, I didn't know him, personally, but my interactions with him, I just said a gentleman. He seemed to treat everybody the same, which is I really, really appreciated and respected. And I know you had a relationship with him as well. So just wanted to get your thoughts on the passing of Coach Steele.
Yeah. So when you're a young GA and every season ends and you are trying to figure out what your next step is, you try to find obviously your first coaching job. And so Coach Steele did that for me. And it was a combination of he obviously was a Pirate through and through, and he knew that I was on Coach Holtz's staff. But it was also because of when I played, he had coached with all those guys, Doug Martin, Paul Jett, rest in peace as well, Jerry McMahon, like those guys. And then he had also really coached with Coach Shankweiler in the Peach Bowl years. And so he has all those generations of being, with East Carolina, and he kind of just did it out of blind trust for where I had been, whether it was with Coach Martin, Coach Logan, Coach Shank, but also trusting that I had been with Coach Holtz. And so I remember it's a great story because I went and interviewed back in, as soon as the season was over, he brought me down and I interviewed, and it was Bowie's Creek. And if anybody knows anything about Bowie's Creek, it's a one stoplight town.
Right.
And it is one stoplight town, and it's in the middle of, between Fayetteville and Raleigh. And it was just his excitement for the program because I knew it was going to be a heavy lift. Coach Shankweiler prepped me before I went and was like, Paul, that's a heavy lift based off of what I'm hearing in terms of Division 1AA non-scholarship football. But Coach Steele's confidence and humility at the same time sold you on the fact of what it could become. And he really, he really enjoyed my interaction with him and the other coaches. But I was going to Europe to go play. So not many people know that. Like, after my 2 years of coaching in East Carolina, I still had an itch and I needed closure. And I was going to go play and coach in Austria. And
wow,
he was amazing. He was like, you know what, if it's the Lord's plan, then when you're coming back, there'll be an opening. He's like, I want you to be a part of this. And let's just talk in a few months. And so I go to Europe and which is crazy. Like, you don't turn down your first college job. But I did that just to I needed to go play and I needed to go do it and have closure for football. And I still remember being back then early on Skypes in Austria and getting on my laptop and having conversations with him. And he's like, well, when you get back, if you want the job, it's yours. And all the things that went into that, I can't thank him enough, because my wife and we started our family there in Buies Creek, and we really learned to lean on each other and the Lord our time in Buies Creek, because he wasn't paying a lot. He couldn't pay a lot. And we were doing God's work in Buies Creek with 1AA non-scholarship football and starting a program from scratch. And that's just, he did that to start, and his enthusiasm and vision carried it over to see it what it is today. And they're a reputable program in the, I believe they're in the Colonial. What is the new Colonial?
Paul Troth joining us. That's really cool to hear. Thank you for sharing that with us, Paul. And man, you want starting over or starting a program is exciting, but also it's got to be one of the more challenging things you could do as a coach. And what was that? What do you remember about that specific experience?
So you're excited to get your first job, and then I think there's a part of it you got to sell as a head coach. You got to sell it to get assistance. Well, I'm not going to sit here and say he didn't tell me everything, but there's some things that he chose to leave out.
Okay.
And so, you show up for the first day on the job, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, you're the video coordinator," and I'm like, "Okay." And video coordinator at that level is, that's everything, right? That's like, you're in charge of hiring the camera people, organizing, their schedule. You're in charge of uploading practice. You're in charge of getting the cut up. So that was a shock, but it helped me become, a better coach. I immediately had to delegate. I had to work with two young college students who were just there to get, they were doing video for extra pay and helping school. And we were using cranes for our lift, and we didn't have the facilities that, you didn't have the tower like you did at East Carolina. We were using, we would get a crane because Campbell owned a crane, and they would drive it across 421 and set it up. And then you had to I'm strapping this 18-year-old. I remember her name's Janae. She was strapped in, had to get strapped in, and they'd lift her up. And then they would do that for games. And it was just the things that you don't appreciate at the Division I level when you just think that they happen. Everything is different at that level. And, we fly in commercial. We have to go to a game and play against Drake in Iowa. Well, we got to fly into Kansas City and drive from Kansas City to Drake. And, the coach on the staff having to organize the travel. Everybody was an assistant, but they were also have main big operational duties. And so, it was an adventure the first year. I mean, it really was. Like, there's so many stories, and the only way it worked was Coach Steele's vision and staying positive and being a greasy wheel. I don't know if I know a lot of people maybe listening that know Coach Steele. Like, he'll get things done, and he's going to be the greasy wheel. And he made it important that Campbell take football seriously, because had they not, it would have been, we'd have fallen on our face and been a laughing stock in year 2.
Paul Troth joining us, former Pirates QB, and looking forward to hearing more and more. I'm sure you've got a million stories, Paul, about your football life with Elite 11 now. We'll talk some about that. But, Paul, you're a QB. Speaking of QBs, I watched quarterback. I put it off for a day or two or a week because as a Commanders fan, I was not ready to relive the year 2 of Jaden Daniels. And it sucked because everything that went right, year 1, which was the schedule, Jaden was awesome. Everything Cliff Kingsbury dialed up worked. Everything that could go wrong went wrong year 2. And but so I did watch it. I loved Joe Flacco and seeing him at the end of his career, and the dichotomy of that with Cam Ward, who is just getting started. You had Baker, so it was a very interesting series. But the pressure those guys go through, it's neat to see how they brush it off, and sometimes how it can get to them. And I wanted to ask you, Paul, not quite the NFL level, but again, I remember your name, and all Pirate fans know your name because you were a pretty big recruit. Like, we were excited about Paul Troth here. Did you feel that pressure coming in, or were you able to ignore that? What was your feeling like off the field?
No, I in my being 43 now and being okay with how the Lord made it happen. I definitely felt the pressure. I mean, shoot, I graduated high school early, and this is just being naive 18-year-old kid. And I think I may have told this story before, but so Kevin Miller, great ECU kicker.
Oh yeah.
He hosted me, and we had a relationship prior, just because I think Coach Jett, and this is the genius of Coach Jett, like, Coach Jett and Kevin were really, they were close in terms of they played golf together. And, Kevin knew that my dad was from the Tidewater area. Well, Kevin's from the Tidewater area. And so there was a lot of connections that Coach Jett made sure to connect. And Kevin Miller hosted me on my visit. So I have a official visit. It's the only one I ever took because I was coming to school in January. I was already committed. They didn't have to recruit me. Well, on that visit, I was with him, and we went out, obviously, on the town, and he showed nothing dangerous, but I'm drawing a blank right now. Who's Ellerby's buddy that they started Pirate Radio together?
Troy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he still with Pirate Radio, or
no, he's the star of downtown Greenville. So we see him a lot. But yeah.
Okay. Well, so Troy and Kevin are friends, and I'm hanging out with them all night.
You said nothing dangerous. This sounds pretty damn dangerous.
Well, okay. So I'm not trying to get anybody.
I hear that. Okay.
So we go out and we go downtown, and I probably, fall in love about 8 times, just, 18-year-old kid. And Kevin's like, you know what, Paul? He's like, you're going to be back. Like, just, you can't try to talk to every girl, And so Kevin Miller was a godsend. He was the right guy, because I remember David Garrard was like, I don't know why they didn't put me with you. And Kevin was like, no, I've met, his dad trusts me. Like, we're going to take care of him, but we're going to be wise.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're hanging out with Troy and Kev. Okay. Now I get back to campus on mid-January, and I'm bored out of my mind. I think I have a PlayStation 2, and that's about it. And nobody else is there because school hasn't started. So I'm sitting in my dorm room. It's up there in Scott, and I'm flipping through the channels, and it's local access, and I see it, and it's, Henry Hinton and Troy D. And I'm like, I know that guy. I hung out with that guy. So what do? I figure I call the show.
Oh, no.
So I call the show. Henry's like, wow, we got a phone call from a new, Pirate recruit. He's on campus, Paul Troth. Troy says he knows you. You know anything about that? And like Troy's like, plausible deniability or something.
Yeah.
I kid you not. The next day, I am in Steve Logan's office, and he is like, not freaking out, but he's basically telling me, "You don't do that." He's like, I don't know what you think. Just you don't do that. You don't call in and just don't do that. And then Doug Martin was like, he kind of treated me as a son, and he was like, Paul, he's like, listen, he was like, I understand, but like, you don't need to be calling into shows. He's like, don't be, I was like, yeah, I was hanging out with that guy when I was on a visit. And it's like, so in their brain, now that I'm 43, I'm like, oh my God,
right.
God knows what could have come out of that kid's mouth at that time. But, no, man, it was crazy. And like, that's just kind of one of the stories that and I know you asked about pressure. Well, like the pressure came from the naive and the thinking that you're better than you are. And then realizing like, as small as Greenville is, you couldn't get away with anything. And so I heard everything back in the day. I made, I couldn't block out the noise, and whether that's on campus or within your apartment complex, but I put the pressure on myself just because I grew up a Pirate fan and I idolized Jeff Blake, and I thought, East Carolina was awesome. I mean, I just thought I always loved the fact that we were not respected. I wanted to have a chip on my shoulder, but my roller coaster ride was too much of a immaturity, and obviously not redshirting, and kind of I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. You never are, but I really wasn't prepared.
Right. No, man, that's a great tale. That's why you're helping QBs now, so you can kind of try to keep them from some of this stuff. But yeah, we didn't even get into the pressure of you're coming off the heels of Blake, Crandall, Garrard. I mean, that's a all-time legendary run of QBs at ECU, Hall of Famers. And
that's the reason why I chose the school.
Right.
And when I was coming out of high school in state of North Carolina, the way it worked out, like Phillip Rivers was going to be a junior when I was a freshman, and I hated NC State. Like, that's just you just didn't go to NC State. Like, that was, but in hindsight, I should have gave him a little bit more attention, because that was the only other school, in my opinion, that developed a quarterback. And I just was like, there's no other quarterbacks getting developed in the state. I don't want to leave the state. Coach Logan's put, this guy. It seemed very, very seamless to me.
You talk about immaturity. That's a real mature way to look at it, though, Paul. You're thinking big picture, and the quarterbacks Logan developed. So to think about it that way is a pretty mature thought, I think.
Yeah, and then Coach Shankweiler, he always tells me, he's like, we should have redshirted you.
Yeah.
And we should have tried to let you be you. You're not David Garrard, and everybody knows that David Garrard, his just what he did there and the way he played, the wow plays. Like, I used to think as a freshman when I was like, I can't throw the ball that far. Like, and I would sit there and I would try, and then I realized, like, there wasn't anybody in college football that could throw that far.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there just wasn't. Like, and so I just tried to emulate him, whereas like I really couldn't, and I could have been I should have been my own kind of person. And what got me in trouble was when I was playing, I thought I was that gunslinger, and so turnovers just killed me, and I didn't realize the value of taking care of the football until it was too late. So, yeah.
Paul Troth joining us, and man, so we're already gone 20 minutes. I feel like I've asked you 3 questions, but this has been awesome. We'll have a few more for you. I know you've got a relationship with Mitch Griffiths, and that's when we first contacted you and had you on for the first time on Pirate Radio, and the QB battle going on. Paul, Blake Harrell told Phil Steele, because Phil Steele in his magazine has Emory Williams as the starter, and we had him on Friday. I asked Phil Steele, is this from Blake Harrell? Is this your personal opinion, a guess? And he said Harrell told him he likes both, and there is a battle. And this is just Phil Steele basing it off of some stuff he saw with Williams at Miami, I guess. But we have a legit battle. Sometimes I worry about that, like is a QB getting enough reps, but also it certainly motivates each guy. So how do you feel about a situation like that, Paul, going into fall camp?
I think that, just off the surface, I think you could probably agree with Phil Steele to say that because he was a scholarship guy at Miami. It very similarly looks like his high school career was more notable. Mitch has had a different road. I enjoy a competition for the team aspect because the team will let you know who they respond to. Like guys don't care who's back there. They just want the guy that's going to help them win the game. And I think that it creates a culture for your team that you'll rally around a guy earlier on. And it may not be game one. Right? Like I've seen this kind of has vibes where like it could be neck and neck coming out of camp and you go with one guy and, 3 games in, it changes. And then we all know the different battles we've had at East Carolina. We've seen them all different ways. And there's no right way to handle one other than you got to give guys equal reps and you got to let them perform and base it off of performance and not of favoritism or stature or like you can't base your decision on what the person projects as when you're trying to win ball games at East Carolina. Like the bottom line is like if it's a different guy every 3 games or if a guy can't settle, then next year you're going to the portal to get another one anyway. So to me, I think they're going to create as much competition as possible. The guy that's in the best shape after camp, he'll probably name the starter to get ready for Alabama. But I don't see a huge difference between those 2 guys, and the determining factor is going to be based off of performance and on leadership and getting the offense scoring points and taking care of the football. And so it'll be interesting. I think it's a good thing. I know fans would you'd obviously like to have your starter going into the season.
Right.
But for the team, it shows, hey, that position's got to be competitive. It has to be earned. And the guy that leads the team genuinely and the guys follow, that's normally the guy. There's false leadership and there's true leadership. And it's not fun as a quarterback to do it. But everybody that's been a quarterback has done it, and how you handle yourself day to day and it is important, and not living and dying off of one throw. So obviously I'm partial to Mitch. I think the world of that kid. I think he's mature beyond his years. I think he's been through a ton, but he's going to have to perform and earn it on the field. And Emory's coming from a great place in high school and bounced around and being with Miami, like, that's great experience. And so it can't be a beauty show. The guy's got to earn it, and the coaches, we got to trust the coaches to make the right decision to put the guy out there.
I've had one interaction with Mitch. It was after the spring game, and I tell you what, he could be a coach today. The way he spoke, he is a grown man when it comes to answering questions, and it wasn't like coach speak. He was genuinely answering the questions in a grown man way, and I like that in a QB, if nothing else, Paul.
I think again the pedigree. I told you this in times past, like. If you can find a coach's kid, there's just something about the kid, like, they understand.
Right.
That doesn't guarantee success. And I trust that Mitch, regardless of the outcome of how this goes, Mitch is in a great place. He loves Greenville. He loves, Pirate Nation. Like, growing up, obviously I tell him about my experience, and kids ask questions like, well, why didn't it work out? And I'm like, well, it didn't work out because I didn't perform, but I love East Carolina. Like, I'm a Pirate. And so regardless of what happens, he's going to be awesome to have in that quarterback room, regardless of what happens. Now, I want him to go play. I want him to get an opportunity, and I think he will. But success for Mitch Griffiths is not going to be defined by, on the field. It's defined by all the relationships that he has an impact on, and he knows that, and it's just a testament to his parents and his upbringing.
Paul, great stuff, man. We'll let you run, and cannot wait to talk a lot more football with you this fall, talking Pirate football, college football, NFL, everything in between. I know you're working and training the great QBs of tomorrow. So once again, tell us what you got going on right now.
Oh, man, we got one more week of group training. We're going to do it tonight at 6:30, all ages, and we're just having a blast, just trying to help kids feel confident playing at the whatever position, whatever level they're at. And then I'm going to the beach. My daughters are going to Chicago to finish up the Nike tournament, and I'm going to the beach. I'll be down in Topsail Beach. And when I come back, we do a thing called Sunday Fundies. And in-season quarterback training is all about just refining your fundamentals. But, man, I'm blessed. I really am. And full circle, going back to what we talked about at the beginning, Coach Steele, as soon as I stopped coaching college football and I told him I was going to go in the high school ranks, he was very supportive. And then on the side, that's when I started doing my quarterback training in Bowies Creek, Harnett County. There's not a big demand for that, but I was able to cut my teeth, and then that started me to get exposed to Coach Dilfer. And so it's just come full circle, and I'm appreciative of every day where the Lord has me and in the football space. And super excited about the fall because I'm going to be talking with you guys, and definitely want to come down there and just experience Pirate Nation on a game day once again and bring my family. And super thankful for you guys at Pirate Radio. It's been awesome. I think you guys do a great job. Selfishly, you watch for your clip when you're on, and then later on I end up watching the whole show. So that's a testament to you, brother.
Hey, good stuff, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to talk football with you this football season. Paul, thanks so much, man. We'll talk again soon.
All right, go Pirates.
Paul Troth joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Another great chat with the former Pirate QB. We'll take a break, come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday after this timeout.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This July, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. With $4,304 total due at signing, you can lease it now for $305 a month for 36 months. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville off Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, where your adventure begins. Price does not include tax, title, or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires July 31st, 2026.
Whether you're joining us for lunch or dinner, Basil's is the place to be this summer. Stop by and explore Basil's new summer specialty menu, featuring fresh, bold flavors in every bite. Enjoy favorites like our fried green tomatoes, the ahi tuna salad, a delicious tuna sandwich, the crowd favorite seafood sensation, and more. Then cool off at the bar with an ice-cold beer, a glass of wine, or one of Basil's handcrafted specialty cocktails. And don't worry, your Basil's favorites and our full regular menu are available every day. Basil's, Pirates supporting Pirates.
You want the college experience, the campus, the community, the feeling that your life is about to take shape. At Pitt Community College, you get all of that. PCC graduates move on to a university or launch careers they love with little or no debt. Registration for fall semester is going on now. Classes begin August 14th. Your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Let's get started. Start your future today at pittcc.edu/get started.
Happy 250th birthday, America. It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Let's celebrate freedom and heritage with a little less noise. During IWI's Silent Summer Rebate, purchase a qualifying Tavor 7, Zion 25, Galil Ace Gen 2, or Zion 15 SPR and receive a free Caliber matching suppressor. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber. We'll guide you through every step of the suppressor application process in-house. All NFA rules apply. Let freedom ring a little quieter. Visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
This is retired ECU baseball player Charlie Yorgan, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Play It Again Sports, buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville, located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. A lot of day baseball. We'll update that in a moment. Let's hit some Pirates in the Pros from last night. Got a little rhino. Kind of hiding those rhinos. You know what that's from, Jared? Kind of hiding these rhinos. Ace Ventura 2, When Nature Calls.
Yes.
Kind of hiding these rhinos. We got Ryan McChrystal. We got Jacob Jenkins Coward. Let's hear it.
Here's a line drive ripped up the middle, base hit. End to score as the coast. It's a one-run game again. It's a 9-8 ball game. Second hit of his game for McChrystal and his second RBI. The set by Bergen and the 1-2. Runner off first goes. Swing, fly ball, left field. Runner at third tags. Has it. Here comes the throw. It is cut off. Tie game. Sac fly by McChrystal has tied this game in the bottom of the ninth inning.
The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball deep into right field. Sailor's going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall, and he watches it fly out of here. It's a 3-run homer for Jacob Jenkins Coward. And all of a sudden, just like that, the Sky Carp lead it 5-0.
How about them Sky Carp, baby?
The way he said JC's name.
Jacob's Coward. Jenkins. Jacob Jenkins. Good call. And, hey, we talked about it with JC, with Dixon Williams, with Josh Moylan. 1 for 4 with a home run is a good day. 3 ribbies. Average 250, but knock in 3, hit a dinger. That's what teams want. And, bam! That's what they got. from Jacob Jenkins Cowart last night. Day baseball today. A lot of day games. We got doubleheaders too because we had some bad weather on Tuesday in areas. Finals from earlier today. Game 1 of a double dip. Pirates knocking off the Yankees in extra innings 5-3. Max Fried making his Yankees return tonight in Game 2 of that doubleheader. Red Sox win 15 in a row. After beating the Orioles today 6-3, they play Game 2 of a doubleheader later tonight. The Brewers knock off the Mets 4-3. That final score. And Lord said she would never be royal, but I tell you who is. Seth Lugo, who got the win today. Is that his name? Yes, Seth Lugo. I still know baseball. I knew way more baseball in the 90s and 2000s than I do now. Royals beat the Giants 5-4. Games going on right now. Cardinals lead the Angels 1-0. Burley watch. Burley is 0-2 on the day, but his Cardinals with a 1-0 lead against the Angels. It is the Reds 5, Mariners 3 in the 7th inning. Diamondbacks all over the A's 9-2. And Nats all over the Rockies. And look who's on the mound currently, Zach Agnos. There are 2 on in the 8th, and the Nationals lead it 7-0. And oh no, Zach Agnos, 1/3 inning of work, 5 hits, 2 runs. But a great mustache and a great fella. Zach Agnos struggling for the Rockies right now. It is now 8-0 as Washington leads Colorado on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck. Had a fun night of sports trivia Monday night. We'll be at OT's Overtime Tavern tonight. Had a big crowd last week, so come on out and join us for some sports trivia on this Wednesday night. See if I can cook up a good question for Jarrett Watkins. It is
what do you turkeys got cooked up for Thanksgiving here?
Hopefully try to get a little momentum.
I love that David Blackwell tried to answer that question. Shout out to him.
I'm going to try to do that a lot more this year.
What's that?
Just ask random crap.
You are not.
I'm not. I get nervous.
Hey, I still do at times. Jared said we should do some good cop, bad cop with Mike Schwartz next week. That would be kind of funny.
Well, I feel like
I asked him
when we
negative...
talk off air about basketball, there's clearly,
tremendous amount of respect
that you have for Mike Schwartz.
Absolutely.
But on the air, I get it. You're a fan. You've, loved ECU basketball your whole life.
I'm talking about results, baby.
I know.
Okay.
It does come off at times that you hate him.
Oh, come on, dude. You can't.
All that hate is on him, man.
I'm not. You know what I mean.
Okay, if you look at me talking about how bad ECU basketball was,
yeah,
as to me hating Mike Schwartz, I think you're looking at that incorrectly. That has nothing to do with my like or dislike for Mike Schwartz. I've said numerous times, I think Mike Schwartz is a good coach. I know this. He is all in. He is not half A-ing it, half cocking it, half anything. And I feel like I don't even feel this way. Let's look at what happened last year. The players he brought in, that was a bust of a recruitment year as far as transfers and stuff. He's had a year to evaluate that. I think they will be better this year. How much better? I don't know. But I think
they'll be a lot better.
Okay.
Compared to last year.
And I would think so. I would hope so. So I'm not going to get excited. I have no reason to do that. And you yourself aren't either, you said.
I haven't even really thought about it, honestly, enough to get excited.
This time, you were talking basketball for a long time last year. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because we were coming off a pretty good year with RJ and Riley.
Yeah.
And Jay Shane.
My thought behind that was Jay Shane can be in a more prominent spot. He gets hurt. Trevi LeBeau's good defensively.
Doesn't play at all.
And Jordan Riley's going to be the star of this team. I was 1 for 3. And
And if that's your 3-point shooting, okay.
There still was some entertainment on that bad team.
It took a while to get there. It took way too long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just watching Jordan Riley separate that.
A lot of entertainment there.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll talk to Coach Schwartz next week on the show. Happy birthday to a Raider great, Jarrett, Tim Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Brown was the Heisman 6th overall pick, I think, of his draft. Let me make sure I have this right. Well, I want to look up the total number, but it's also the birthday of the last wide receiver taken first in the NFL draft.
Yes.
He came from USC. He called Wayne Corbett a flashlight, I think, to his sunlight. Who was that wide receiver?
Keyshawn
Johnson.
Deshaun.
Now, I know this is not your era, so congratulations for getting that correct. Can you give me 3 teams Keyshawn played for? I already gave you one, so you only need 2 more.
Panthers, Bucks.
All right.
Jets.
And then also played for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
With the big tuna for a couple of years. Awesome college wide receiver. Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Year, 2-time All-First Team, All-American, Paul Warfield Trophy. Who won the Biletnikoff in 1995? Let me look that up. And he was a good NFL wide receiver. Had over 10,000 yards, 800 catches, 64 touchdowns. But I would say never lived up to the number 1 overall hype, I guess. But was a good wide receiver. Let's see. Biletnikoff Award. 1995. If I could pull this out, that'd be crazy. I'm going to guess Terry Glenn. I feel like that might have been his era with Ohio State. My computer just cut off. Let me go to the phone. Go ahead and hit me the bumper music. 1995 Biletnikoff. Come on, man. This would be an amazing pull. Ha ha! Terry freaking Glenn, who was teammates with Keyshawn in Dallas on those teams. 1995, baby. Jarrett, Avery, when we come back, I'm going to name the year or the team or both, and you're going to tell me the Biletnikoff Award winner. Don't cheat during the break. Back with you after this.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is closer than you think, right outside your front door. With service from American Airlines, you're now connected to destinations around the world, all from PGV. Skip the long lines. Avoid the congestion of larger airports. Fly local and enjoy a faster, easier travel experience. Whether it's business or your next getaway, Pitt Greenville Airport gets you there with ease. Start your journey today at flypgv.com or AA.com. Pitt Greenville Airport. Fast, convenient, and close to home. Where the Pirates fly.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
Joanne Weir, in MLS 75974. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is Andre Allison, the first receiver to catch 1,000 in ECU history. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Is your car making strange noises, or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bells Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, they take the stress out of car care and deliver high-quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure, just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Bells Fork Truck and Auto Service, across from Speedway on Charles Boulevard. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All righty, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. A little warm-up trivia for tonight, OTs.
It's a good tune.
Yeah. God made snakes. Avery, you think without a team, you could tell me the 2024 Bolitnikoff winner? Last year, Makai Lemon from USC. Who won it in 2024? There's like 100 clues I could give you to help you out. But, well, dang. You want to take a shot, Jarrett? Do you know? 2024?
2024, Marvin Harrison Jr.?
He won in 2023.
Okay.
This guy...
Jeremiah Smith?
Played another position, too.
Travis Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Travis Hunter. Let's go 2022 Tennessee. Has this guy done anything in the NFL?
Jalen Hyatt.
Good call, bro. Jarrett.
He cheated.
Jarrett or Avery. This one's a little tricky due to transfers and whatnot. What Pittsburgh wide receiver won the Bolitnikoff?
Oh, Jordan Addison.
There we go. 3 straight Bolitnikoff winners from 18 to 20 went to either Bama or LSU. Name those 3.
Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors.
You got 2 out of 3.
God.
Who won in
Justin Jefferson.
Who won in 2018? He's played for at least 2 NFL teams. I thought he was going to be really good.
Jerry Jeudy?
Kind of a head case, maybe.
Yeah.
Jerry Jeudy is
I was
correct.
thinking Ruggs, but then you said more than 2.
This school had a back-to-back winner in 2010 and 11 and another winner in 2017. It's a tough one here. Big 12.
Country of origin?
United States.
All right.
Big 12.
Can you use it in a sentence?
This school is in the Big 12. They were terrible last year. One of the receivers was drafted by the Jags. The one in 2017 was drafted by the Steelers.
Des Bryant, Justin Blackmon,
James Washington. Where did Mason Rudolph go there?
Yeah.
Him and Washington both went to Pitt. A lot of people wanted Zay to win in 2016. Instead, it was this Oklahoma receiver that went to the Jags and turned out to be a Jag. D.D. Westbrook. Avery, Brandon Cooks won in 2013 when he went to this school in the Pac-12.
Washington.
The old and new Pac-12.
I don't know.
Oregon State.
He was the Oregon State Beaver. Some may say this guy's a sorry receiver, but he won back-to-back Biletnikoff awards.
Michael Crabtree.
That is correct. All right, J-Bone. I don't know who else to ask you here. Any chance you could name the Michigan receiver that won in 2004 that played for the Browns and the Jets?
Braylon Edwards.
Wow. Did you ever see him play in the NFL?
Yeah, Browns and Jets.
Good pull either way.
Yeah, his career pretty much.
I didn't know you were a big Braylon Edwards guy. We'll take a break, come back, and get ready to wrap things up. Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Back with you after this.
Hey, Eastern North Carolina, Mike from SCI Technologies. Got summer travel plans, beach trips, long weekends, time away from home? Before you leave, make sure everything back at home is ready to go.
Imagine this. You're relaxing, miles away, and your phone buzzes. Not a surprise, not a panic, just a quick check-in. With SCI, you can arm your system, view your cameras, and get real-time alerts right from your phone.
So instead of worrying, just tap, check, and get back to your vacation. Because security isn't when everything goes right. It's for the moment something doesn't. SCI Technologies, protecting what matters, no matter where you are.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Pepper, oh no, they didn't. Papa John's just took their signature pepperoni and hand-stuffed it inside that garlic-kissed crust. Oh, now that's an epic pepperoni stuffed crust pizza like no mouth has ever seen.
The Epic Pepperoni Stuffed Crust Pizza is back for only $14.99. The Epic Pepperoni Stuffed Crust Pizza made from original fresh dough, hand-stuffed with cheese and signature pepperoni, and baked into a garlicky seasoned crust. Order at papajohns.com. Go Pirates!
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
The days are hot, but the deals are hotter at Russell's in downtown Washington. Rhonda has all summer merchandise 40 to 75% off. Refresh your wardrobe with great savings from casual comfort to the perfect outfit for weddings, vacation, and everything in between. Whether you're dressing to impress or looking to stay cool, Russell's has all the brands, styles, and customer service you deserve. But don't wait. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better at Russell's in downtown Washington, where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers.
This is ECU Hall of Famer Junior Smith, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
All right, let's take a look at our Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. Down day for the stock market. NASDAQ was down 146 points for a total of 25,690. S&P was down 10 for a total of 7,498 points, and the Dow was down 6 for a total of 52,218. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Jay says, who are the lowest depth chart quarterbacks to become all pros? All pros are a lot different than pro bowlers. Does Kurt Warner count?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's the first one that came to mind.
Brett Favre, Steve Young.
Brett Favre was traded. Steve Young traded. Rich Gannon should probably count.
Yeah.
He had one MVP year. If you go college, I mean, Tom Brady didn't start, right?
No, he was like 8th on the depth chart.
So if you want to count that, you can.
And he was like 4th heading into New England.
Yeah. If we did Pro Bowl, we could probably find more.
Shadur,
but, huh?
Shadur's a Pro Bowler.
Hey. Who was the all-time worst? Was it Malik Willis or Tyrod?
Tyler Huntley. And I disputed that. And there was a Eagles quarterback in the 60s who was god-awful.
Right. But all these other names are, your biggest names that always had the starting job. Brett Favre and Steve Young were good ones, though.
Yeah.
Because they were Steve Young originally a Buck, Brett Favre a Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And became great.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers was a JUCO guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts. And also was a backup for a long time.
I will allow it.
Thank you.
Oh, crap.
Jay says Tom Brady. Is that the answer you were looking for? Tom Brady? Who started at Michigan over Tom Brady? It wasn't like Chad Hutchinson, was it? Drew Henson, another guy. He was a football guy. Drew Henson started over Tom Brady. Where are they now? All right, fun show.
Oh.
I like Paul Troth. I like Junior Smith, too, and he'll join us coming up on Thursday. Hopefully we can talk to Coach Hud. I still want to play him the clips from Jared Waters from last week. Rajay Harris, Zach Kaplan, and more coming up Thursday, 3 o'clock, all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For Jared Watkins, intern Avery, and Shirley Rhodes, I am Clip Brock. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll do it all over again on Thursday. Also, a big announcement coming up Thursday, 3 o'clock, regarding the Pirate Radio football kickoff party. So be in your seats at 2:59 on Thursday. We'll talk to you then. For the crew, I am Clip Brock, Jeff Charles. Take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation.